All right, good evening, and welcome to tonight's episode of Arcane Adventures. As always, before we jump into tonight's episode, we do have a few session announcements to get through. The first being your weekly reminder that we have quiz questions available every Tuesday and Friday under the post section of our YouTube channel, highlighting all just the fun little things that we do with lore, so you can test your knowledge about Arcane Adventures and stuff. And we also have shorts releasing in conjunction with that every Tuesday and Friday, highlighting the most iconic moments of our session episodes for all your laughs and giggles and funnies on the internet. It's great. Things out of context, we love them. And then if you want to go get that context, you can jump into the video right after that. Also be on the lookout for our Halloween night, which is Friday, October 31st, for our annual Halloween costume contest, where you can see our wonderful cast dressed up in whatever they've got cooking up for this year. And we'll be doing a little bit of a vote behind the scenes and seeing what our cast can come up with. And a very special announcement this evening. It is my absolute pleasure to inform all of you right now in this moment that Arcane Adventures will be expanding our cast. We will be adding not one, but two new players tonight. So please welcome and joining Will Stout and Michelle Arnold to our cast this evening.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't like new things.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Wait, what?
I did consent to this.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. This is exactly how we needed it to go. But that is all of our session announcements. So we'll go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of Arcane Adventures.
I'm sorry, I had...
And welcome back. Last we left off, Lorem Ipsum in the Neverfreeze Spire. After the defeat of the so-called Blizzard Wizard, and acquiring the staff now held in the hands of Sizik, Lightfoot, we decided to get some much-needed rest within the tower, spending about 16 hours or so resting while Daikia and Paloma and Pura investigated the teleportation circle at the base of the tower, seeing if it possibly could be activated. And while they found that it could be activated, the question was then, should it be activated? Because where would you go if you were trying to find this elusive destroyed city? And so they decided better to find Sizik, gather their group and their supplies, and continue the trek wherever that would lead them next. And that is when, after waking the group up, they found Sizik holding the staff that he had taken from the Blizzard Wizard, with a beam of light pointing out into the snow-covered wasteland. It is here that we traveled for about a week, with some good luck, and as I looked, Pura, some not good luck. But nonetheless, we're still alive, and that's perhaps something to be grateful for. But we have crested over a icy ridge of some kind of snow mound, if you will, and entered into a large and expansive basin. And as we are looking to where the beam of light emitting from Sizik's scepter is pointing, it seems to draw us to the center of this large bowl. But before Lorem Ipsum continues, I suppose we should turn our eyes elsewhere for a moment. The wind howls across the endless white, much like it does right now. A chorus of screaming howls. Two sets of tracks, left behind as your boots sink into the snow with every step. The cold is biting at your bones as you crunch underfoot. For many weeks, in fact, months actually, you've wandered this frozen land with only one thought left that you can cling to: survive. 2 days ago, you spotted something that you can only hope will lead to safety. Footprints in the snow. And you haven't seen footprints at any point in this journey until now. Now, today, is it morning, midday, afternoon, or evening? It's hard to tell in such a bleak location. But you follow this barely visible trail as you begin to crest over a ridge. And through the swirling frost over your vision, your pulse begins to quicken as you can make out figures trudging ahead of you. Their shapes are blurred, but it is unmistakably life. And again, that is a sign you have not seen in some time. Whether this is salvation for you or something far worse, they're the first and only thing that you can think of that might lend to your survival. And perhaps the first people you've seen in what feels like an eternity. Will and Michelle, would you please describe your characters as we meet Lorem Ipsum?
Joe, you want to go first or me?
You can go ahead.
Okay. My character is a sort of gruff-looking humanoid ASMR. Buzzed brown hair, kind of like a ragged, tattered cloak that's supposed to be keeping warm, but has been tattered by battle and such, with black rusted armor, and he dons a sword that is long and also jagged. He's about 6 foot and decently muscular.
My character is a olive-skinned human woman with unruly auburn hair, which is very tangled and has got little specks of ice in it from the cold. Um, she has sharp green eyes and a thin faded scar that arches above her right brow. She also carries a lute on her back, um, and she moves very kind of gracefully in the snow. However, she falters a little bit as the winds kind of mess with her. She is about 5'6" and's got medium frame. She's kind of slender looking.
Okay. And Lorem Ipsum, as you are looking down to where Sizik's beam is pointing, you hear the underfoot of snow and quickly turn around to see these two figures approaching you.
Friend or foe, Ozen?
I don't know.
Did we finally start hallucinating?
I don't
Y'all
think
see
so.
those two people, or am I just too damn cold?
No, I saw them too.
State your name.
I immediately raise my cannon.
I'm gonna put my hand on my sword, which is at my side, but not really draw it yet.
Altrix, what did we learn about shoot first, ask questions later?
Shoot first.
We should.
No.
Well, none of them
Listen,
look
we're
like.
not here to start trouble. We don't want anything. We're just as stranded as you guys look.
Well, why the hell
Stranded
are you
is an odd choice of words considering where we are.
How'd you get
Why
here?
don't we start out with introductions? We haven't seen people in quite some time, so you are as much of a blessing to us as, I can assume maybe we are to y'all. It's quite a wasteland out here. So I'll start. I'm Genevieve, and my friend, please introduce yourself.
I'm Marek.
Thank you. And y'all are?
Hi, Susan. Lovely to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine.
You guys get out here.
I'm sorry. Oh, I feel like this is What are you doing out here?
I just asked you.
People don't come out here for a stroll.
It's a long story. I would prefer to maybe be a little better acquainted before we share our misfortunes with you.
Ours is a pretty
Yes.
short story.
I would love to hear it. I love stories. So if
I
you
don't
would
know. I feel
start-
like it could span cover 54-hour parts or something like that.
Yeah, if someone
Somewhere around there.
If someone were dumb enough to keep track of that. Well, we're out here. On the whose orders are we out here on?
Our own?
Oh yeah, your mom. And
Hi. Mine.
looking for stuff that I'm not even sure exists.
And what exactly is that thing that doesn't quite exist, apparently?
Well, before we go any further on that, what are y'all's intentions? You just want to follow us around for company?
If my story lines up, I think y'all bumped into us.
You literally walked up behind us.
Not super important. We were looking for someone.
You're
the
In
person
the
was
middle
actually
of the
dead.
frostbitten wastes.
Yeah, there's places around here. I mean, we're all in the frostbitten wastes.
There's not much out here, though.
There's like 2.
Fortresses, caves, all that good stuff.
I mean, we've come across the one tower.
Yeah,
I know there's some
Well, there's-
caves, especially farther out west.
yeah. We've been
Or at
here
east,
for
rather.
quite some time. We've been, lost out here after our team got killed. It's just us two.
How many were you?
About 6.
Who are you looking
And
for?
you were looking for someone?
We were looking for someone, a friend. But she
Who
died.
is this? Oh, okay. That's unfortunate.
We've all
And-
quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
More importantly, who do you work for?
We don't work for anyone. We were just looking for our friend. She was captured.
Bye.
We don't know.
No, I thought you said she was killed.
She was captured and then killed. We found her body. Typically goes hand in hand.
Yeah, seems like a reasonable course of events.
I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Sure. Okay. Well, Michelle.
Counter
you can-
spell.
Oh, okay. You can. Go
Not
ahead.
really.
Lovely first interaction.
Yeah. If the two of you will describe anything magical that this individual, this tiefling man in front of you, kind of detects on your person.
My sword is magical and my armor is magical.
Can you tell me the school of magic?
No.
Don't.
Not specific.
That's just me being a jerk. Don't worry about it.
I have a magical dagger and crossbow on me.
You'll seem well equipped.
Kind of have to, It's kind of not very safe out here when you do find things that are living.
Do y'all have any alcohol or things that will keep somebody warm?
Oh God,
I'm gonna.
Sure, that's the worst thing to drink when you're cold.
Yeah, while Pura is focusing on satiating their thirst, can I, I don't know if it'd be like investigation perception, just kind of look over their belongings, see what kind of equipment they have.
Sure. It would be an investigation check. Sorry.
Investigation.
Um,
They
would
no
have-
longer have any exhaustion, correct?
Yes, you are 0 exhaustion, correct?
I would also have Ozen relay to everyone the magic weapons that I spotted.
Sure. And all of you hear Ozen kind of connect to your brains silently and tell you.
That's a investigation 24.
24. As you look over the two of them, seems to be traveling gear, adventuring gear, much like yourself, except they are far less equipped for this type of weather than what you are. Other than their magical effects that you've already been picked up by Rancor. really just seem like they're surviving. And with a 24, they are a lot like Pura and look half dead.
Okay.
I just realized it makes sense as to why Pura is so bad at rolling. Because he's been drinking alcohol to stay warm while he's freezing to death.
I don't know
Bro
what
has
you're
a
talking
flask
about.
of infinite alcohol. I don't know what you expected.
I would never, ever do that.
That's oddly familiar to a certain other person I knew.
How long have y'all been traveling in the wastes?
It's got to have been like 2.5 months. It's been far too long. I don't even remember what it's like to be warm.
How have you survived for 2 months here?
Hunter gathering.
Well, I guess I should.
Well, I suppose it's easier if you're not moving on the tower.
Question: the frostbitten waste is just a giant area, but not the entire area is covered by the blizzard, correct?
The entire area of the frostbitten waste is covered by blizzard, but the closer you move
It
towards
just
the
worsened.
inside, the worse it gets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's pretty bad right
Depend-
now, though.
It's been bad, obviously, since you've been around where you previously were at the tower, and has stayed pretty bad. You're probably still somewhere in the middle.
provided they didn't get too close to the tower, it's possible. I mean, I did it.
Question. Y'all, of course, have been here. Do you have anything to offer us for safety at all?
Warm bodies.
You don't look very warm.
No, we're not. I don't know. Some people find comfort in a song. I'm pretty good at that. I have my lute and I can sing. But other than that, we don't have much to offer you.
Well, you can play the lute, and I can play the flute.
Oh,
Do you remember how
no.
to play the flute?
Yeah, I remember.
You know,
Did you lose the flute in the hurricane?
I did not actually.
Damn it.
Yeah,
No.
what's the
I
one-
love a
I
good
used to have a-
duet.
What's the one thing
I
I...
used
Oh,
to
it's
have
not
a
good.
show, too.
Oh, I have this. I pulls out a wand. I can make music with this.
Okay, no, I do not like where this is going.
Here,
Like
let me
pulling out
show
his
you.
violin.
No.
So-
How about we focus on getting out of this? Where's the light leading?
All right, so before you all continue, why don't you briefly describe what our two other characters actually see
Before
when
we
they look
form
at
a
the rest of
band?
you?
I
Yeah,
was
before you form a band.
actually wondering if we needed to do that or not.
Yeah, if you don't mind describing what your character looks like, you don't have to give a very long description, but go ahead.
All right. Well, Susan is a 3-foot tall Aarakocra who does not appear to have any wings. Do you know what a Rhea is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a shrunken ostrich. And then beside her is a 2-foot tall Harengon with ears that are like almost as tall as he is tall. And he's the one holding the scepter with the light that leads straight into the ground.
My character, who's yet to identify himself, but for the sake of you as players, Altrix, is a blue dragonborn. Standing before you, he has, a suit of half-plate armor covering his upper torso. Underneath that is a large collection of winter clothing that, at the cost of lots of gold, has been protecting him from the elements out here in the frostbitten wastes. And this entire time on his shoulder, he has had this large cannon with the figure of a dragon head on the front and a large reservoir of glowing fire in the back that he has kept leveled at these two strangers who have approached this entire time.
Standing next to him is a similar-looking female dragonborn. Looks a little bit older than he does, and she's the one that was like, "Hi, that's me." allegedly the instructor here, looking for whatever they're looking for. And then kind of in the proximity of that group is another Aasimar that has more golden skin and white hair. He's standing kind of in the back, also in full plate as well. Like the rest of you to describe your characters as well.
Standing there, the one who's been prying you the most so far. About 5'6" tiefling with semi kind of reddish bluish hued skin. He's wearing just a kind of burgundy colored like cloak jacket that goes down. He has some blue spectacles that actually I don't know if you'd see it in this weather. But he also has a long sword hilted at his side.
Then I think that did Pura already describe himself?
Not yet,
No,
but I
he's
can. So sitting on a sled, shivering very cold, is a wood elf that is in a black cloak. He has these like scars on his face and his body that whenever he uses magic they glow red. He's about like 6 foot, 2-ish. Really likes his whiskey. And he has a blood magic pistol that he uses all the time.
That is a lie.
That's
Oh.
a fucking lie.
Ooh, I'm pretty sure Cole has used more.
Yeah,
No.
Yes.
Not yet.
Oh, also
Anyway.
he has ram horns
fair.
for a tiefling.
My character. Honestly, y'all probably think you're hallucinating a bit with the character. They are they look more like a beast rather than an actual person. They have they're humanoid, covered in black fur. They're kind of walking on all fours, more kind of almost like akin to like a werewolf type of style. And their head is a deer skull with glowing red eyes and jagged antlers coming out of it, with jagged
Deer
teeth.
skull, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Gotcha.
now that introductions have been made, you said you're looking for someone that you unfortunately found in an unalive state.
Yeah, she's dead.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Happens.
I don't speak for all of us, but we're not particularly looking for safety at the moment. Probably the opposite. But if you're willing to accept that risk, I suppose you can stick around. The more people we have helping, the better it will probably be.
What are you wanting out of being with us?
Well, where are you heading? You know.
I just if
That way.
the light is just going straight down.
It's not straight down. It's more of a diagonal, more towards the middle of this. You're still kind of on the lower half of the ridge. Kind of haven't made it to this floor of the basin yet, but you're not very far away.
Points in that direction. That way.
Would it happen to lead somewhere warm? Do you even know?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. If anything, with this place. But maybe
Okay.
if we're lucky.
I'm all
Honestly,
about
truly
luck.
hard to say.
Okay, it's a risk I'm willing to take. I think our chances would be better with you than by ourselves. Marek, you, love, how would you like to proceed?
Guess so.
Oh,
What a drag.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Yes, we would appreciate the very generous offer to journey with you, at least for now. It's much appreciated.
I'd like to whisper to Altrix. Should we question them about What's the 5 different groups on our backs?
Later.
And what if they're looking for here as well?
Let's get down there first. We could maybe use the assistance.
Assuming they don't stab us in the back.
Well,
Was that a whisper
back.
to you? Sorry. Are y'all still whispering back and forth?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're welcome to make a perception check if you want.
No, I'm good.
Won't be the first time. No. Go over to start surveying how the heck we're gonna get down there.
Now, before we accept you in our group, are any of you bombs?
No,
I
I'm
mean,
kidding. Not really.
Valid question.
You did cast
had-
detect magic.
Yeah, there are no
not
bombs.
that I know
no
of.
bombs.
I don't
Have
plan
you-
on exploding anytime soon.
Have you
We
ever
have-
ticked in your life?
Do you have any ticks?
Any ticks?
We've had a shockingly amount of people that have been around us and they have blown up.
Oh, that's quite unfortunate. But no,
Well,
no plans.
I don't
to
think
blow
they
up either.
were technically people.
That's why I did quotation marks. Altrix.
Actually, Genevieve and Marek, if the two of you will make a history check for me, please.
History check.
You
Am I a
recall all of
Am
your
I a
friends
bomb?
from childhood blowing up.
Bombs.
Seven.
7. Okay.
11.
11. That is a very peculiar thing that people would say. One that you are. I mean, sure, you've seen explosions or heard of explosions before, but people being explosions is a whole different thing, and that is news to you.
This sounds like something a bomb would say. I don't trust him.
They didn't say that. Anyway.
Very interesting. I'm going to just choose not to ask more information about that, maybe until we are better acquainted.
Oh, I'll tell you.
I'm
all about
amenable to that.
Oh, well, I would love to hear it. The tea.
And as Altrix is trying to find a way down, I'll just start to finish tell you about the time that someone impersonated a government official and then turned out to be a robot
A bomb.
and blew us all up.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm looking at this pit.
Yeah, it's not that difficult to scale down. It's not like you're scaling down a mountain. It's just a hill that you just kind of have to kind of wind your way down. And it does not take any type of skill at all to just kind of find a pathway that is good enough.
We're gonna have to slowly lower Pura down.
Yeah,
I think we put him on a rope and just kind of let him be limp as we slowly go down ourselves. He'll just kind of.
I mean, he's on the sled. Just push him down.
How many?
No,
how many
we don't want him to
exhaustion
crash at the
levels
bottom.
Does Pura have?
Pura has 3.
Okay.
Then I can't get rid of him.
Not right
Right.
now.
Well, as all of you turn your attention to the end point of Sizik's beam of light from the staff that he's bearing, this is a vast hollow, almost like a crater of some kind, a colossal bowl of ice and, oddly enough, silence. The wind isn't blowing as hard as it was down here, now that you're protected by kind of the crest around this space. And though your visibility is still heavily obscured, you can barely make out the far side, and this is a pretty expansive distance. But the beam from the scepter holds steady. It points down and towards the heart of this basin. As you glance around, there is no city here. There are towers, no remains, nothing. Only snow, endless and cold as it always is. But why don't all of you make an investigation check?
Does the tech magic pick up anything?
It does not.
Does that
Can I
give you
do
advantage?
survival instead?
It does not. I think in this particular moment, it's going to be investigation.
Darn.
15.
I will use guidance on myself.
Totally fair.
Damn.
Do we get anything from standing close to Onal?
No, this is not a saving throw.
Okay.
All right, I got 15 from Marek.
I rolled 17.
17,
19.
19,
18.
18.
I'm pretty sure I
10.
got a 12.
12, 10, Pura,
6.
6. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm going to average those DCs together real quick. So many of you, I have to add so many numbers. Okay. As you all are following kind of Sizik's lead, I suppose, the snow crunches beneath your boots, like it has been the entire time. But you follow the beam of the scepter towards a point that's off in front of you. But like I said, this place is quiet. Almost too quiet. And then suddenly, that stillness, that silence. Crack. A hollow crack rings out louder than it should for ice, for sure, beneath your feet. The ground trembles and splinters, and a crust of snow collapses with all of you on it, inward. Now this pit, because of your failed DC, is too wide for you to avoid the collapse. And you fall. The world drops away as the brittle ice beneath your feet gives out, and you tumble downward into darkness and slightly less cold air. The space around you is filled by this deafening roar of falling snow and stone and ice, and you all feel the hard impact after falling for just a moment,
Yep.
cushioned by a blanket of snow underneath. You don't have to cast Featherfall, you're okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to make you take fall damage, it's okay. You have been spared from worse outcomes, for sure. When the avalanche finally settles around you, you find yourself no longer on the surface covered by snow, but instead half buried in frost. The faint glow of the staff illuminates and shines against blackened steel and strange, angulating geometric stone patterns. You have fallen through the skin of the world and into something much older. And that brings us to the start of Chapter 8, Episode 12, Akedon, at last.
Whoa, it's Crackodon.
So we still don't know if we've made it.
You can assume.
This is the wrong place. We need to turn around.
We fell. Oh, dang, we really fell through that.
If we could just...
Oh no, it's
One
because you
day.
ate so many cookies.
All right.
Okay. Well, what would you like to do? Yes, sure.
Are there any geothermal vents or anything like that?
There are no geothermal vents.
Worth the shot.
Is there a heater?
No, there's no heater.
Is there stoves?
You are in some kind of hallway.
Is there a
Best you can
grill
make out.
of warm sausages that we can hold on to for heat?
Where does
Nope.
the light lead now, Mason?
The scepter's light has it's stopped beaming,
Oh,
and it's
stop.
now just glowing as it is kind of in very close proximity to the stone that's next to it.
I guess just a general, what's the surrounding? You said a hallway of sorts?
Yes, some kind of corridor. From the likes of it, could have gone bi-directional, but this collapse has blocked off one entrance point, and you are left with a forward march down this strange stone and steel corridor.
Ma, this ring any bells?
Do you have that box that I gave you?
Yeah. Just going through my things, pull it out.
She will take it from you, quickly open it up, and you can see a familiar item in there, along with some potions, but she takes out a journal and then closes it up, and you can hold on to the rest of this for now. She begins to kind of thumb through some pages, hoping that the journal is still somewhat intact, as that it kind of crunches with some of the pages. But nonetheless, she finds a page and starts to look over some of the side panels. She holds it up for all of you to look, and a similar inscription of these runic drawings on the side of long halls kind of matches up to what you see now. I think so.
Well, is this it?
Seems likely.
I think so. And all of you
we
make
know
a
it
dexterity
exists.
saving throw.
Oh, come on.
Man.
For real?
Yep. Dex save right now.
Do we
What,
get
are close
Odal's
to
thing for
all in
this?
all?
You do get Onil's +4. All of you are considered ally, I suppose. That includes our 2 new companions for now.
I'm gonna need it. Probably
Alright,
still won't
we'll
matter,
start with
but
Paloma.
Hold on, I'm rolling the +4, or I'm rolling the D4. Or no, it's just +4.
Just a
It's just
straight
+4.
+4.
Okay, right, my bad. 25.
Pass. Rancor.
Also 25.
Pass. Zeiros. Natural 1? Oh, you need 1 moment. Okay, got it. Alright, Pura.
24?
Pass. Alright, Genevieve.
29.
Pass. Altrix.
fuck's going on here? 16.
Also pass.
Okay.
Lorek.
Paloma's got some competition.
13.
13. Great. Alright, and everybody else passes. Zeros, did you roll above a 10?
Yes, I did. I rolled.
Okay, with
I
a
got
DC of 10, all of you, there's a chance you could fail. All of you feel the ground kind of shift as you hear now an echo of a distant explosion off in the distance. Another cave-in somewhere else on the surface.
Looks like one of y'all's bomb friends just went off.
God, I hope not.
Goggles down. Let's move. We need to beat them.
Followed.
Indeed. I don't even know who we're beating.
That's people.
What
An
else
avalanche.
causes explosions out here?
It's not an explosion, it was another cave-in.
And what causes cave-ins, Paloma?
Wind, a rock falling in the wrong place, a hapless animal.
We know they're already looking for this place. Direly so.
Not to mention, we don't know if these two are in on it. So, let's move and get to the best position, see if we can get any info. I am not gonna go this far just to fail now.
What direction was this explosion in?
If you had continued walking straight where you were following the beam of light, it would have been in that direction.
Let's go.
I'd like to take a magic fuzzy ball from my bag.
Okay.
Say 4.
Quick question.
Yes.
There's not any like sticks or wood or put out torches.
Not that you can see in this particular location. It's just
Okay.
stone.
Good to
I
know.
summoned a goat.
Okay.
God!
Goat.
Can I send the goat ahead of us?
Just down the hall? Sure.
Down the hall.
You can't communicate with it. What is it gonna do?
Well, no, I
Trigger
mean, I can.
bombs.
Yeah. Basically, a sacrificial goat.
Sacrificial goat.
Okay.
Okay, you send the goat kind of down the hallway and it trots off. And it makes it about 45 feet or so before it just stops walking. And doesn't move any further and kind of looks back at you.
Keep going. Okay. There's something up there.
Can I keep an eye out for any traps or any of that stuff?
Sure, yeah. I would assume all of you are perpetually looking for traps. I'll let you know.
Cool.
Uzin, keep a close watch on our new friends.
Understood.
We'll also be keeping a close watch on them as well.
So, forward?
Yeah, what's
Or
down the
up?
hallway, Mason?
Okay. As all of you move down the corridor, 45 feet, and you realize now why the goat stopped walking, because the floor stopped existing. And instead, it is a wide vertical shaft that just drops into darkness. And in this low light condition, you don't really see anything else other than that. You can't even see how far the pit is across. Those of you with dark vision, though, can make out that there are... you can't tell the distance across, but you can tell that there is... there's a similar corridor to what you're in, both directly across from you and at kind of adjacent exits, so kind of a four-prong entryway.
Hit
Just
as
to
in-
confirm, I cannot tell with 120 feet of dark vision.
So you can see the other side, you don't know how far that distance is.
Okay, so... Alright.
Yeah, something within 120 feet, but...
Should I go check?
Yeah.
But you can't fly.
No, but I can walk down the wall.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we don't know what's down there. Is it a pit as in like a elevator shaft, like it's clear cut, or does it look like there was a bridge or something at one point that?
You look at it. It is not a smooth vertical shaft. It is a collapse of some kind. Something broke here, and it is, from the looks of where the wall kind of abruptly ends in a jagged state. Something much bigger collapsed here than what probably was here before. As there's just kind of portions of the floor that just kind of slant and then just hang off the edge. Something fell through here.
I would like to push the goat over the edge.
Why? I can go down there and check.
Okay.
How does it sound very far down?
You hear the consistently disappearing echo of the goat's baas, and then nothing. You don't hear splat. You don't hear a scream of terror or pain or death. Just nothing.
Pura,
Does no one have
we
light?
have rocks.
Yeah.
I want to be warm.
What is throwing
Well,
the goat off?
Then
the
why?
cliff?
What did that
Because it
do
helps
to in
us.
pursuit of
You
that?
can't hunt
It
on
tells
the
us how
goat
far it is.
down there.
Or why don't
No,
you
it
just
doesn't.
follow the
I
goat?
got two
Clearly,
more.
It wasn't that far of a
Don't-
pit, was it?
Send a second goat.
How far did it? Like, how long did it fall until it? Nothing.
You're not really sure because it kind of just faded out into nothing.
It's a long
I
pit.
mean,
Assume
time-
we don't want to fall down it. How
Yeah.
about that?
yeah, a long way.
Okay. So should I just go check?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, I
It
feel like
sounds
it's going to be a really long walk. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Not
feel
down,
like
across.
I can go across, or I can go down.
Across
I
is
don't think
probably
it'd be that
better.
long either way. I ran up 20 flights of stairs in like 30 seconds, so.
Can you take a rope with you across?
Sure. Mason,
Okay, so
grab a
Paloma-
rope. Yes.
Okay, so what exactly are you trying to do?
Well, first I'm gonna go across to the other side.
Okay, how?
Walk on the wall.
Okay. You
You
just
said
do
it's
that.
a jagged wall, so if
Yeah,
we want to
it's a
flavor text it outside of the mechanic that I literally just get
Yeah.
to walk on walls.
Right, which is busted.
I
I thought there was a limit to it.
No.
nope.
No.
All of the little
Again,
nooks and
bunks are bullshit.
crannies. She's small enough. She just like her claws are able to like grip on
Sure.
those.
Okay. For this particular situation, I'll allow that. There may be some situations in the future that I may not. We'll talk about it later, though. But you
Mason,
can
you
make
let me
it.
run up a sheer ice
Shh. I made you roll for it. Anyway, are you trying to go directly across this chamber, or do you want to go to one of the
Currently-
side corridors?
wall. if I'm going around, and as I'm passing the corridor on the side, what do I see?
Okay. Which way are you going? Left or right?
I'll go left.
Okay. As you very speedily just kind of zoom around, kind of stopping at that ledge where there is also a broken one. This seems to be not a corridor like what you came from, but instead an office of some kind. The entry door was probably back where the collapse was, so it's just kind of an open wall that has collapsed into this pit.
With like a desk and everything?
There's some desk in here, some collapsed debris, some maybe drawers of some kind.
Okay, I'll yell back, this one's an office. And then go around to the other side.
Okay, and you make your way back to the other end. As you arrive, there is another elongated corridor with some kind of door at about 30 feet from the edge.
Okay, about how far is it across?
You'd estimate now probably 100 feet.
Okay. And then if I go back around to my left again, but the other side, what is on that side?
Sure. Another corridor like that, except this one, it branches off into other corridors.
Okay. This one's just more hallways. And it's about 100 feet across.
Well,
None of you two happen to have a form of flying, do you?
No.
In a technical sense, yes. Would it to fly across the way?
Yes.
I mean, my mom was a celestial, so put two and two together. Do we need to do that right now?
I suppose not.
It just
We'll
tires
still-
me out, so I'm asking.
It will still have the issue that the rest of us will be stuck over here.
Yeah.
Owens can fly.
Same issue.
Okay. What can we do? What can we do?
While
Is
you're
there
all figuring
anything-
out what to do, Owenol is going to pick up a broken piece of stone from the wall, cast light on it, and throw it into the pit. And it just kind of... and it falls until you can't see the light anymore. It just kind of disappears out of view.
Cool, so that is still not an issue. Okay. If we camp out here every night and keep throwing goats in, eventually we'll fill the chasm.
Except for they disappear every dawn.
Is there anything that the rope can be tied to on the other side?
Yeah, there's plenty of jagged surfaces, nooks and crannies from the walls that you can easily tie a rope around if you wanted to.
But it's at least within 120 feet. But
I mean, I have 50 feet of rope. Anyone have another 50 feet when we just tie it?
I got 50 feet.
It's gonna suck, but unless we want to try climbing along the walls, which I think is a worse idea.
Okay, after
Well,
we
we
stretch
can
the
jump
rope
down.
across, what then?
Shimmy
There we go.
across.
Either a tightrope, bear hug it, and crawl across.
I think I
Just
prefer
run
that to
across.
tightrope.
Either that or we try climbing alongside the walls, and I don't know how well that's gonna work out.
All right.
I'm open to any other ideas.
I have nothing.
Mm-mm.
This might be kind of crazy, but if we climb up the wall a little bit and we use feather fall, can we feather fall onto the other side?
Not at the same floor level. You would definitely fall into this hole.
Also, Pura, can you climb the wall?
If I have Olno with me,
No, because those are saving throws, not ability checks.
that's true.
Yeah.
I can do my best. Actually, there's a better possibility of me not falling into the pit.
I don't think so. Okay. I think we go for rope.
Do we have another 100 feet of rope?
And how do we propose that we tie it to the other end, or any ideas there?
She can just go back over there.
Okay.
Paloma can anchor it.
Yeah, were there any like
Susan.
Yes.
No?
Were there any like stalactites or stalagmites there? Or, like
There again. There's cracked portions of the wall. This is not a cave. This is a hallway.
Oh.
Somebody built this. They did not carve this, and so it is not. You're not in a cave, so there's no stalagmite. But there are broken segments of wall. Enough of pieces of metal that are just kind of jutting out that you can find something to tie onto. That is not an issue.
Okay.
On both sides.
Yeah, on both sides. On
we have another-
on all four sides, really.
Do we have another collective 100 feet of rope?
Yeah, I think we all have 50 feet.
I've got some. Yes.
Just asking.
I do not.
Could possibly
Except for
put
Altrix for some reason.
I lost it in the hurricane.
Ah, right.
possibly as a method to make it easier. Put 2 lines down, or 2 ropes across, and try and fit the sled over both of them.
What if we just tied the rope to each other and then walked across? So if someone fell, we could
We
just
all
lift them
fall.
up. No,
Actually-
we only let one person go across at a time, and then
Yep. Alright. That's not the worst idea.
Mason, does it feel cold enough in here that the rope's going to snap?
It's not as cold as what you were in the tower, or on the surface. It's cold, but not that cold.
Okay, I guess. And I'll
Okay,
go.
so you're tying a
Yeah.
line of rope. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, on pat Owen on the shoulder, or on the elbow, because I can't reach that high. I don't think. I think you're gonna be the anchor here, buddy.
He's got it.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. And
I
you're just
walk
trying
across.
to shimmy across or walk across.
Yeah, I attempt to actually drop down and do like that.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check, please.
I was hoping you would say that. Fuck. Oh wait, 19.
Sorry. I had to get water. Alright. You shimmy across just fine, directly across the corridor, 100 foot long rope to the other side where there is a hallway and a door.
I just get up.
You're just walking down the hallway.
Yeah, I'm gonna just chill and wait for everybody else.
Okay.
I'll go
Alright.
across next.
Alright, Zeiros. Acrobatics check.
First, I'm going to get guidance on myself. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna do guidance. I don't need to do the other one today. Guidance, and then I roll. Yoink. I don't think I'm going across chat. How does a 5 sound?
5. Sounds wonderful. Zeiros, you weigh more than Marek does. Or maybe about the same with his full plate armor and you're not. But you do have claws too, so kind of shimmy, and claws make it harder to grip ropes. And your grip does not stay affixed to the rope as you kind of feel yourself let go as the rope kind of bends down and buckles, and you fall a decent ways down. But you don't take fall damage.
We were okay. I thought the attempt
I
was
thought
to
we
tie
had-
everybody to Owenel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a
Well,
rope
So does
attached
it
to
put
him.
Owenel over the edge, or
Yeah. Is it it's 100 feet, right, of rope attached to Owenel?
yeah?
Yeah. All right, Zeros. You fall less than 100 feet, but don't take any
Oh,
fall
wow.
damage.
I
Yeah.
wasn't even that far down.
Yeah. As you find yourself on a ledge, looking over a further pit that continues to drop down with about a 1 foot clearance from where
Is
you
there a
started.
goat down there?
There is not a goat. The goat missed the ledge.
Y'all, I've died, and I am your spirit. Woo! There's a ledge down here. How much
Well-
ledge is there?
So there's a corridor, like the one you came from. You fell like right when you got off the edge, but it's about a foot before it continues to fall down into the pit.
Okay. So am I able to go across, or is it just
No, you
there's
can just go backwards if you want to.
Okay, and then the back there's more stuff back there.
Yeah, there's a corridor behind you.
There's more stuff over here. But yeah, there is a ledge. Owenel, you have light, correct? Could you give could you like drop me an object or something with light on it?
Sure, he will briefly step and not be pulling taut on the rope and drop a stone down to you with light on it.
Cool. And I will set the stone on the thing. So here's where it is. Okay, cool. I was like, okay. I'll wait till I'm actually up there to do that. Pull me up. Or I
Yeah.
can explore over here. One of the two.
Which one would you prefer?
I mean, I'm asking like the group how they want.
Well, I'm
I'm
debating
assuming we
now.
want to stick together though. So I will be pulled up.
Okay.
Paloma, how big was that office you found?
Decent sized.
Like enough to get lost in, or like a small,
No,
a
not
big
that
room?
It's just a large room.
That's the only thing that's over there, or is it
On
or
that
does it
side,
keep going?
yes.
Just off.
On that side, that was all that Paloma saw.
You think you want to run
Okay.
over there and see what you could find information-wise?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go do that
Okay.
while the rest of y'all are being slow.
Okay.
Here's and then I was like, okay, to make it easier for me, I'm going to use my transformation to transform into my humanoid, more
Sure.
more elf form.
Sure. Okay.
For
right.
the new people, it basically just looks like an elf, nothing like a very pale elf with red eyes, and like a cloak on, and it's like that might make it easier for me to cross. Is it the rope still there for me to cross?
Yeah,
I'm still
rope is still
tied to it and all that. Okay, cool. So I get
Yeah.
to Cool. I will try again with guidance.
And then Paloma, go ahead and give me a perception, investigation, arcana, whatever check you think is fit for you while you're looking at this office.
Yeah, I'll roll Arcana.
Yeah.
17.
Right. 17. This time, Zeros, you do make it across the chamber with Marek, and everything is okay.
I'll go next.
Zeros will die.
Get this over with.
Okay. All right, Pura. Acrobatics check.
Do I? No, it's saving throws. Okay. Okay.
And then before you tell me the number, go ahead and roll. Before you say the number, Paloma, what'd you get?
Sorry. That's a 14.
14 on
Perception.
perception. Okay. Kind of glance around, and it is an administrative office. There's lots of debris in here. Portions of the ceiling have collapsed in and perhaps blocked off other portions of this office. However, you do find that you kind of like a front desk almost. like you would walk in to like a receptionist, and then they would tell you where to go. There is a little label in copper plating in the common language that says Administrative Hall A-3. There's debris, some desks. Most of the desks are still upright and standing. Some of them have been toppled over, and then obviously half of the office is missing because it fell into the pit, wherever that went. But you see some, maybe what would be close enough to be considered filing cabinets, some drawers of some kind. A lot of them are toppled over, though, and most of them are bent and kind of contorted, like they took a heavy impact or something.
Can I do my best to open them?
Sure. Go ahead. You can give me athletics. You can give me a, like a, I'm blanking on the tool name right now. Thieves' tools.
I do not have thieves' tools. Can I just give you athletics?
Yep, that's fine. Just yank it open.
Not bad. 18.
18. And it is kind of a series of tabloids written on very thin pieces of stone that have kind of been filed in a very nice classification system. Most of the ones in here are broken, but one that you can take out is some kind of administrative record detailing a funding bill. And it has a bunch of numbers, but you can't tell what the monetary value it's referring to is, or what the funding bill was for, because those are kind of chipped off.
Okay. I'll meet everybody else over.
Sure. All right. Pura. Acrobatics check.
3.
3. All right. You fall down and land on the ledge that Zeiros has now marked with a light symbol, and kind of land right there and don't take any fall damage. Just Owen will kind of catch you mid-fall.
Are we able to the people on the other side able to like pull the people over?
The rope is a rope that you're kind of walking on, right? And then there's the rope that Owen is holding onto. So it's just attached to one side.
Okay, so no, we couldn't. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure.
What do I see down the corridor?
This particular corridor, it kind of goes on for a decent while, and you can't really see where it stops. It just is a hall that just kind of keeps going.
Is there any doors that are close?
Not that you can see, but doesn't mean that would not be.
Okay. I think I'll just stay down there for now.
Okay. You want to explore that way, or you should wait on the ledge?
I'll explore a little bit. I'll tell the group that I'm gonna explore and untie myself.
Okay. Pura disappears into the corridor. Got it. We'll come back to that in a moment. Who would like to cross the chasm now? Jared wants to split the party.
I'll go next.
All right. Altrix. Acrobatics check.
No.
Do you also fall?
Yeah.
Okay. You land on the same ledge, thankfully, that Pure is on. He's like 3 steps walking down the corridor.
Hey, Altrix.
So, okay. I mean, if there is still a corridor down here, may as well explore.
Okay. All right. That leaves Genevieve, and obviously Owen himself, Sizik, and Daikia.
I'm also there.
Oh, and Rancor. Sorry, I didn't see him.
I'll go next.
Okay, Genevieve. Great. Acrobatics check.
In the meantime, can I perform my weapon bond of misery?
Yeah, I would assume you've already had it up, but yes, you can if you want to.
Okay. No, cool. If I did.
9.
9. Okay. You also fall onto that level. You know, you guys can just ask. Owen will tell you. You can just ask if you want to be dropped down to that level instead of falling. If you want to repel, he's more than happy to facilitate that.
Are they falling like full speed that they just don't
Yeah,
take
full-
damage?
It's full speed, and then Owen is catching them before they slam into the ledge. Poor Rope's done so much work.
I'm going to choose to stay
Okay,
down
got
there with the other two.
okay. All right. Anybody else? If not, then Daiki will go. She does make it across just fine to where Marek and Zeiros are.
Hell yeah.
I guess I'll do Sizik as well. Sizik also makes it just fine. All right, Rancor.
I'm just debating whether we need to go across or go down.
Who
Especially
knows?
since the party is split up.
Mm-hmm. And then there's
We've done
Paloma.
the one
They're
thing
just
you shouldn't
everywhere.
do in D&D, splitting the party.
Especially when exploring a place you've never been before.
Yeah,
Ah.
place
It's
to save the
probably pretty
session.
dangerous.
How else are we gonna learn all the secrets?
True. Fair point.
While the bad guys steal the Uber power machine thing.
Yeah. Bomb.
Eh,
Shawnee,
they've already blown themselves up.
Shawnee, is this ringing any bells with you?
No, it's not familiar to me.
Wonderful. Who's at the bottom?
Altrix, Pura, and Genevieve currently.
And then it's Sizik, Daikia.
Zeiros and Marek on the other side of the gap. And then Paloma can kind of just go where Paloma wants to go.
Paloma do.
Yep. No point in trying to explain it past that.
I take it you're going with Sizik.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Since the ones down there seem dead set on splitting up, I think I'll go join them.
Okay. Have fun. Good
Alright.
luck.
Rancor, you descend with Owen's help down into the pit, and Owen will have to wait here, both for people coming back across if they want to, and for people coming up from the lower ledge. Otherwise, you don't have anything attached. So he'll just kind of stand there and wait for anybody that calls out to him. And then Paloma, you said you're going with Sizik. Okay. All right. So we'll have group 1 on the upper floor for now, exploring the corridor with the door, and the group 2 exploring the lower corridor without the door. Who wants to go first?
You just go in numerical order and go with group 1.
Great. Group 1, you can go first. Sounds great. I've been told
Okay.
what to do by the lore keeper. The lore speaks for itself. Okay.
Mason, blink twice if you're okay.
Moving on.
Yeah, he's okay.
I'm never okay. Anyway, moving on. Those of you that are on this hallway, you find a door, like previously described, about 30 feet down. It does seem to be a metal door, but you notice as you get closer that it is partially open. It's a sliding door that kind of slants together like this, and there's about a 1 foot gap in it where it didn't either fully shut properly or is kind of pried open with time.
Can you pull it open?
Yeah, if you want to try.
Yeah, I'll try to pull it open.
Okay, go ahead and give me. Actually, what's your strength score?
18.
18. Yeah, you just and it takes a little bit of force, but those slide open, and the hallway kind of continues into some kind of station. It opens into a large rectangular room, and there are multiple pipes that run through the middle, large copper-like pipes with glass domes on the top of them. And there's 4 of them in here.
Does the room end here, or are there any other doors?
This is the end of this chamber. But as you look around, Paloma, kind of like what you found in the administrative office, there is a copper plate that writes Transit Control Hub, Alpha Station.
Are the copper tubes and glass over them familiar?
Familiar?
Yeah.
No. You've never seen something like this before.
Getting Futurama vibes here.
Mm-hmm. So what now?
I'm gonna walk out. Go back
You're
towards the
gonna leave?
hallway. Yeah.
It says it's some sort of transit control hub, but do the copper tubes look big enough for people to fit in?
Yeah, you could fit a person or multiple people in there.
Multiple. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there an opening of any capacity, or?
Not that you can tell, but you can probably try to open them if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah. Daikia will probably assist you, and the two of you could find a latch that will open one of the glass tops.
Anything
I don't know if we should get in or not.
Okay, well, otherwise the room ends here. So,
Right. No, I understand this.
unless you want to go back over to the other side and go down that hall.
I'm sorry, Paloma. You said this was a transit control. How did you know that?
It says it on that copper plate right there.
That's not a language that I've ever seen before.
No, it says Transit Control Hub Alpha Station.
No, it's a bunch of glyphs and sigils that I can't read.
Well, I know languages that you don't know, so maybe it's just a language you don't know.
Like what?
I know Orin, and I know Sylvan.
Okay, touche. You do seem to know some languages I don't, but...
So maybe it's one of those.
Okay.
And the one in the hallway said, in the office, it said, Administrative Office A-3.
Interesting. Okay.
Paloma makes a
So-
tick.
Dick, do we get in the chamber or do we go explore another one?
I don't know. Let's ask the other guy. See if he
Marek?
has an opinion on it. Yeah.
He just walked out the door.
I'll peek my head out the door. So, like, are you going to the other hallway, or you just get bored?
Drag. Just walking around. What's up?
So we figured out how to open this thing, and it looks like we can all get in.
Why don't we?
Yeah, okay.
Will asking the right questions.
I'll walk back in and hop in
Okay.
the tube.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Funny thing, in Sylvan, what his transit control station is actually in Primordial Incinerator.
It's not written in Sylvan. I can tell you that. Anyway, hop in, close the glass tube. Nothing happens.
Am I in the copper part?
It's a copper tube with a glass kind of opening
Oh,
that
I
acts
see.
as an entry point of some kind.
I see. Nothing
Did we-
happens.
See any controls on the outside, or on the inside, or?
You can look around in here, and you don't see any controls in the traditional sense, but there are some glyphs that are written on the platform you're sitting on, kind of lodged in this tube.
Okay. I smack him.
Just smack them. Nothing happens.
No. Nah.
Try Arcana.
You don't want me rolling Arcana.
I can.
Okay.
I'll hop out. I assume they would probably relay the glyphs to me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop out. Can I roll Arcana?
Yep, you can. You can get a help action for that, so roll with advantage, because Ikea will assist you.
Cool. 18.
Okay. You just want to hit one?
Just if I
Or
can
understand them.
decipher what they are.
They are definitely controls of some kind. It is kind of a levitate, forward, backwards, stop, simple things.
Okay, I'll relay that to who I know as Susan right now, and
Susan.
okay, I'll just say it. I'm gonna hop in. This one is forward. I want you to hit it when I get in. Okay,
Sure.
I get in.
Okay.
I hit the forward one.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Dang.
Maybe we have to charge them. Can you cast magic?
I was actually about to suggest, what if we tried powering it up?
It's a good
Also, where
idea.
does this go? I mean, we don't know the answer to that, obviously, but
Only one way to find out.
is it going to take us further away from the rest of the group? Is
Well,
that the best idea?
If we could figure out how to get it to leave, I'm sure we can figure out how to get it to come back.
You would think.
Is there anything that looks like a conduit of sorts?
The whole thing looks like a conduit. The whole pipe looks like a conduit.
I'm gonna just throw a firebolt at it.
A firebolt or fireball?
Yeah. Bolt. No, I don't
Okay.
have ball.
Yeah, cantrip. Okay, got it. It seems to react a little bit, but not really.
Yeah,
The
probably
arcane
something more
charge.
powerful than that. So it did a little something. Maybe needs a little more. I don't have a lot.
I wonder if it's like that teleportation circle where if we put enough magic into it, it'll work.
Right.
Can I just keep throwing firebolts at it? Electric sphere.
Sure.
I'm gonna just keep throwing firebolts at it until I get tired, or until something happens, whichever one
Okay.
comes first.
Just tell me how many. Just tell me how many spell levels you're putting into it.
They're
For
cantrips.
cantrips.
Okay, great. Yeah, nothing happens.
Nothing? Ah.
Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Can I
Let's see. What's up?
put a first level spell into it? Magic.
A first level spell? Did you say
Yep.
first level, Jake?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Yes, it does seem to react a little bit more strongly, but still needs more juice.
Jake has been taken from us.
Yeah, my webcam is
Died. Yeah.
there we
There
go.
you go. I suppose if I don't know.
It does.
I have some stronger
More.
magic, but I don't know if I should use it on this.
Would I be able to do an Arcana check to figure out how much magic we need to put into it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I will use guidance on myself to do
Yeah, a
this.
DC of 1 tells you that your camera is frozen.
Yes, I see that. I'm
okay.
not sure why it's being a jerk
It's okay.
today.
Ben, you got
Are
it?
you kidding me?
Thank
You already know.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's gonna be a 11.
Okay. 11 is good enough. If you put at least 8 levels of magic into it, it might operate.
Oh boy, it's actually gonna take a lot of magic. It's gonna take about 8 levels of magic to be able to actually do.
All right, y'all get on that.
Oh, nah, my magic is only
I don't have that much magic on me, I don't think.
Mm.
And also, I think I'd be best. We kind of have to fight people. I'd like to save some of it so that I can, heal y'all.
Okay, well, maybe we should save this for last then, whenever we have everybody together.
That's fine with me.
I don't disagree with that.
On to the other hallways.
Let's move on.
All right. Well, we pan to group 2 while this happens. Altrix has died somewhere 3 steps down the hallway, and that's okay. But Rancor, Pura, Genevieve, and Altrix, the 4 of you, have continued down this hallway. And you passed by a copper sign, but you couldn't read it. None of you could read it, actually. So you just decided that you would keep going, I guess.
Was there a door though?
There's not a door. It just kind of continues further past this copper plate as it opens into a larger room of some kind. And it's spherical. It's a chamber of copper plate. And there are floating crystals that are kind of lodged in certain positions, held in place by these long, almost needle-like contraptions that extend both from the floor and the ceiling.
So are they
And-
floating or are they being held there?
They are floating. They're not actually touching it, but they do seem to be held at that floating stasis with whatever contraption is holding them there.
How
Am
high off the
I
ground?
able to ascertain the purpose of these crystals?
They kind of pulse a little bit with light as you ask that. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
Oh, they
You
don't like my
can-
question.
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
And can I help him or make one too?
Do you have proficiency in Arcana?
I do.
I just don't know if it's for what
Okay,
this is.
then in that case, I'll just roll with advantage.
All right. That's gonna be a 21.
21, okay. You sense a lot of wild magic that is kind of being funneled into these, but the seems like they're designed to do a lot more than what they're currently doing. They're just summoning like a wee bit amount, like just traces of Arcana.
Do they look similar to Arcanist gemstones?
No, they are more pink in color, and they are very smooth in their design.
Are they?
Are they all? Sorry.
No, are they high enough to reach?
You could reach them, but they're a lot bigger than just itty bitty crystals.
Oh.
They're like your head sized.
Gotcha.
Does there appear to be any control mechanism or runes?
Yeah, I mean, around the chamber you can find several, but yeah, not levers or buttons or anything like that. But magical glyphs and sigils that seem to be operated some way.
Would I still detect magic up from now? Or no?
It would have been 10 minutes a while ago.
Can we investigate of how to work the crystals?
Sure. You don't have to really roll for that. You just kind of understand that if you were to give it enough power, you could probably do something with it. But at the same time, you're not even fully sure why they're here, other than what they can do. So,
And you said there was no other way out of this room? This is the way we
yeah,
came?
not in this chamber.
So is it just this chamber and then the corridor, then the pit?
Yeah, so this chamber there's a long corridor that leads back to the main pit that you came down, and you haven't looked elsewhere on this level.
Okay. And there's no doors that we passed on the way to it?
No,
There's any doors past it?
no, this is the last chamber.
Got it. Okay.
Well, unless you want to take a sample, Altrix, I guess we go back and rendezvous with them. Tell them what we found.
Not quite sure. You mentioned, putting energy into it. Would I be aware of what that would look like?
If you dumped spells into it.
Gotcha.
Should we dump some spells into it?
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm limited on spells.
I'm okay, but I only have low level spells.
Do the crystals look like they're of any value? Like, could be worth something?
I mean, sure, yeah, they could be worth something, but it's like, do you want to haul around, a 30-pound floating crystal in a bag of some kind?
I don't think we
Sounds
should
like-
go turning things on willy-nilly. If I had to make an educated guess, these crystals function as storage for magic, so to speak, to be drawn upon by other machines. Kind of reminds me of the siphon.
This might power this whole building?
Hard to say exactly. I don't know what these things look like at full capacity and what this building is like at full capacity.
Do we still have our chatter crystals?
Yes.
Should we try to tell the other group of what we have found and see if we should meet up?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if we should waste it. Just
Oh,
go right back
we
there.
could. Yeah, we could just walk back there, call out.
Do,
All right.
do the crystals look like they would be useful outside of the room? Or
It's
they
hard to
would-
say. You're
Okay.
not quite sure. If you want to, make an investigation check.
Okay.
You can. Yeah, I'll let you try to find that out.
Okay. I ain't find nothing out. It's a
Great. Yeah, you
6.
don't know. Yeah, you don't know. They're crystals. Clickety clacks.
Cool.
Can I touch one?
They're a little out of reach to touch. They're about 10 feet up. This is a large kind of spherical chamber. You can climb up one of these, like kind of supporting needles if you'd like to, but
Nah, that's okay. That's too much
Okay.
effort.
all right. So the group sounds like you're going to return back to the pit.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So group 1, you have returned also to the pit. So the two of you kind of are looking down diagonally at each other by about an 80-foot angle or 80-foot drop between the two of you, and 100 feet across.
Y'all think
But y'all-
useful?
There's a transit control hub over here, and there's copper tubes with glass lids that we can all fit in, but we can't figure out how to get them to do anything. Oh, they need magic, but we don't have enough.
How much do you need?
About 8
8
levels.
levels worth.
I don't understand that logic, but
Is it 8 more levels or 8 levels in total? Because I did put 1 level.
It was 8 levels in total.
Okay. Yeah, we need
I
about
said at least
7
8, just to
levels
clarify.
worth more.
So
did those crystals appear to have 8 levels worth of magic in them?
No, they did not. I said traces amount of Arcana.
does it appear that those crystals would power the tubes?
That's what I was just
You
saying.
you don't know. You have no clue.
All right.
Is there
I think-
another hallway across from us?
Yeah, if you take a moment to look and start surveying, you see other chambers, much like the level above you, where there are more hallways that kind of branch off in every on this 4 cardinal points.
And is
Alright.
it like all the way down?
You don't know how all the way down is, but you could probably assume that something like that might be the case.
Well, on to the next one.
I would be if there is things that need magic to power them up, I would not be opposed to using my magic.
Especially if we split it across each of us.
Mm-hmm.
If each of us use a first level spell, then we each are okay.
Well, not all of us have that. In any case, we might fare better at the transit control station, you put it.
Yeah, that's what it said.
All right, let's start making our way up and over.
Better we stick together.
Okay, so you'll
Owen
scale
all.
back up with Owen. Will kind of pull you all back up again, one by one. And if you want to try to cross this chasm again, then please make an acrobatics check.
I'll go.
I mean, we're just gonna fall back down with the
I
rope.
fall back down.
Do we need to really go through the rolling?
I guess I
There's a
do have
chance
to.
you could succeed.
Just in case this means something special, Mason, I did roll in that one.
It doesn't.
Okay.
You're following. That's it.
Can we have someone on the other side pull us? Like if Owen wasn't on the other side.
I mean, you can have somebody on the other side bring you a rope if you want to attach it to you and have it safe on the other side. If you have enough rope for that.
I think we have enough people and rope to be able to like pull y'all over.
Sure.
Yep.
We
Okay.
have someone with 13. We have someone else with actual strength on our in the game.
Yes. All right. In that case, we'll say that while taking some time, you do accomplish a anchor point on the other side and are able to kind of, even if you fall, swing over to the other side and climb back up. And one by one, that gets all of you, except for Owen, to the other side. I'm just gonna wait here, guys. Don't worry.
Okay, have fun.
Don't
Alright.
die.
Anyway, all of you make your way back to what Paloma has described as a transit control hub. All of you see this similar copper plate that Paloma is reading off of, which again, not a language to all of you except for her.
Can Sizik read it?
Sizik cannot read it.
The fuck.
Of course, the lore
The-
keeper can read it.
This is Paloma. This is gibberish.
Again, there are several languages I speak that you do not speak.
All right.
Many.
Huh?
How did you learn so many?
Grew up with them.
Well, if you can read it in a language you understand, what language is it?
Mason. What language
It's
is
It's Arin.
It's Arin. I was gonna say that's the only one I have that only I have,
Yep.
so.
Yeah.
Why do you keep calling her Paloma? Her name is Susan.
Oh,
Mm.
sorry.
Susan.
Oh, it's because she lied to you about her name.
Oh.
So,
Wow.
That
It's
makes
a-
me feel really good.
it's a joke I like to play. Altrix called me Beatrice for the first 2 weeks that he knew me. It's just, I think
That's
it'd go on
not
longer,
even-
but
The right name.
Well, people are not really that great with keeping it up. It seems the joke, as Zeiros just like does like the you can't see me doing, but you know the fingers, the fake finger thing. He's like the
Yeah, air quotes.
joke, air quotes. That's
Yeah.
what it is. I
There
can't
you
remember
go.
the name of it.
Yeah, the
Air
fake
quotes.
finger
Nobody
thingies.
asked.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go up to this machine. After investigating a little bit, I will pull out some vials of just kind of floating essence. As I'm going to, I'll put in a second level spell slot.
Okay. Kind of charges up a little bit.
I'll also put a second level spell slot in.
Okay.
I'll put in 2 if we need to.
2 second levels or 2 first levels?
2 second levels.
Oh,
We,
You
I
need
think
3
we're down
levels.
to 3.
Yeah, you need 3.
Oh,
of
So a
those.
second and a first.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Okay. The platform kind of raises up a little bit as it's kind of levitating now. The sigils are kind of glowing.
So we need one
Fascinating.
more.
No, it is operational.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
Fascinating.
all of you, you can fit 10 people on here, which that should be less than the number that you currently have in your group. So,
All right.
Are we just gonna leave Owenel?
Just kind of turn around, seems
you can't even see
standing
him.
there.
No, you can't even see him. He's on the other side of the pit in a different.
Doesn't exist.
I mean, we're all strong enough. We could be able to have him tie a rope and us just pull
Speak
him
for
up.
yourself.
I'm talking about as a group, okay? I know you can't do jack shit with strength.
I think he'll be fine.
If he's an NPC, nothing happens to NPCs.
Mason.
But we need that.
Damn.
I would really like the +4 to
Mason.
saving throws.
Me too.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go grab him and pull him up.
All right.
Yeah, we'll, I guess, collectively hoist him over.
Okay, all right. I'm not.
If
I
he
think.
fails.
I think that there's a collective group strength enough to do that. So we'll just call it that a success, and
How
Owen
low
will make
can
sure side.
Altrix and Dan roll, or Altrix and Rancor roll to counteract the rest of us?
Let's find out.
They can both roll below a 5, and that might not be good.
Rancor
Oh,
would
well,
just
that's
be
a-
there for emotional support.
I rolled a mod 1.
Rancor?
I'm not touching it.
Yeah, you gotta help.
Y'all can do it, I believe.
Yeah, roll a
He
strength
casts
check.
guidance.
Not now. Everybody's rolled.
That's his emotional support. Is he's casting guidance?
Rancor, roll strength.
Fine, if I roll a nat 1, screw y'all over. It's not my fault. He's making me roll.
We
Drop
drop Owenal.
Let's see. There's a 10 for a 7.
Yep, that's above a 5, so you do get Odal all the way across. Everything's fine. Okay. All of you find yourself in Transit Control Hub, Alpha Station.
All right.
Didn't happen to find a map or anything, did you, Paloma?
No, I haven't gotten that lucky. The office said administrative office A-3.
No
Any
convenient, like,
important in there?
no convenient things sitting in the middle, saying like you are here,
Mm-mm.
and saying where everything is.
Nope. No, there was some there were some files in there, but they were like rock files. They weren't paper files. And one of them had a money order on it.
So they had currency. They have magic crystals. They didn't have paper.
Well, there's no tree.
No wonder the society. All right.
Says the one who comes from a cult of no metal.
We're not a cult.
That's a good point.
Fair.
Yep. There's a
Xavier, you're a
difference.
cult.
So, who's operating this thing that we're on?
I'll do it, and I smack down on the forward.
Okay. Which takes off down the tube. Paloma, you travel about 100 feet in, 3 seconds before you realize that the tube that you're in is no longer going forward. It just is collapsed.
Hell
and
yeah.
you need to stop. You need to stop.
Oh, not runaway minecart chase.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'll hit the other button or the other two.
Okay. You can go backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, and you make it about 100 feet or so past the terminal and realize it's the same thing.
Aw.
Whatever large transit connection this would have connected to isn't connected to that anymore.
Can we?
Yeet it across the
Yeah.
castle.
Can we walk down the tracks and see where it ends?
Yeah, it just ends in a collapsed
In a
pipe.
collapse. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it continue on the other side?
Not that you can tell. I mean, I'm sure it does, but you can't see it.
You said there was up and down buttons, right?
Yes.
Down.
The floor.
So hitting the
There's
up
no
and down
two
buttons
that
doesn't do anything.
No, if you press down, there's just floor beneath you. It doesn't go down.
What if we
What a-
make it to the edge of the track and then hit down?
No.
What if we hit up?
Okay. Where are you hitting up at?
The button. I don't know.
No, I mean, what
Oh, like
location in the
hub
pipe?
or-
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I will ask: is there any point in the pipe where there isn't up?
No. Other
Could
than there
we-
is an opening at the hub.
Could we go up? This might be kind of crazy, but can we go up and then go back to the chasm in the tube?
Could certainly try.
Then we could just travel the chasm.
Can we what?
So
Doesn't
we.
need it.
Sorry.
He's
So we-
asking if we could use like a. let me find the right word, like a lift of some kind that would carry us up and down this shaft.
Well, the question is, does it need to stay in the pipes in order to function?
That was Pura's question. I don't know.
Oh no, can you? Oh. You, Makrek. Is that how you pronounce it? Makrek?
Nope.
Marek.
Oh,
Marek.
Marek. Marek, can you pull this thing out?
I can
Or
try.
attempt?
Yeah, I'll
Guidance.
try.
Okay. Athletics check, please.
Athletics plus guidance.
You can roll with advantage because Owen will help you.
Thank fuck.
Oh, no, it's not there.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
Y'all pulled him
fuck.
Oh,
across.
that's right.
We
Alright,
hoisted him
that's how we
over.
did.
I
just
rolled with
barely.
advantage and I got a 9 and a 1. So, let's see.
Okay.
9 plus 4
So-
with the guidance is 13 plus, you said athletics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we're good. 9, 4, 13, 22.
Yeah, okay. It's fine. A 9. It's fine. Yeah, you kind of yank this platform out. It kind of screeches along the copper as you plop it down outside the copper pipe. But the runes are still glowing.
So Rancor's got dimension now. Great. You said it fell over? Or
Now?
it's
He
floating
pulled it
up,
over.
right?
Paloma,
So
what?
essentially, we can now navigate this chasm.
Right. Paloma, press the up button, I think.
Okay.
And it kind of levitates. And then see if we can go down that hallway.
I will attempt to
Huh?
navigate it down the hallway.
Okay, and it screeches along the corridor as it's just the width of the hallway. All the way down for, 30 feet or so, past the
This
doors and
hurts my
out into the
head.
pit.
Whoever else has got here, they're like exploring, and then they're just gonna hear down the hall.
Yes, exactly. But you did make it back to the chasm. And you functionally have yourself an elevator that can
Yeah.
travel back and forth across, too. Very good.
Right. Well, I guess just go to the next thing we haven't explored yet.
Okay, so you have one more on this floor that is a hallway that Paloma just said it leads to more hallways. And then you can obviously go down.
So you just said it leads to more hallways, but we didn't explore that.
No.
Yeah, nobody's been
Didn't
down that
get
way.
a chance.
All right, we'll do that then.
Great. Hallway splits off into like a Y-shaped intersection. And when I say Y-shaped, it is a Y intersection. So you've got two hallways. You head down the left hallway, and it leads you into some kind of fortified area, almost like a house or a fort of some kind. It's got large walls in a very vastly tall chamber. There are scorch marks, though, all across the floor, and claw marks that kind of cut into the stone and metal that kind of gouge out about 6 inches down into the floor. There's
Oh,
also,
that's good.
yeah, shattered pieces of glass all over the place. And whatever glyphs were acting as containment are not operational currently.
Oh, that's
And
not
Paloma,
ominous.
you find a copper-plated sign. It reads Lock Point Delta.
What's a lock point?
I'm sure
Anybody?
it's a
I
point
think
that
the
lock.
claws mean that there's something down there.
I'm
Or
sure
was.
it's
I
How
take
old
it
is-
everything here is long since past.
fine. How old do the marks look?
Go ahead and give me you can do survival, nature, investigation, whatever you see fit to investigate.
Hey, Paloma, can you do a survival check on these?
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 seconds. It's right behind you.
Yeah, roar.
It's
right behind me,
isn't he?
Yeah.
It's Mimico.
God damn it.
What happened to Mimico, actually?
Yeah,
Y'all left him at the tower.
No, I would have
Good.
grabbed him!
Nope. Nobody said anything.
No!
yeah. Also, we also left a really cool suit of armor,
Yep.
which I'm
Lots of
mad
things
about.
left.
Why did we leave Why'd y'all leave Mimico?
Skill issue.
Because.
He would have died in the waste.
18.
18. All right. These are ancient. The floor the dust level, very little dust that you can find in this place, is the same as the claw marks. Whatever broke out of here, it was a long, long time ago.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Anything else in this room?
Nothing of note, other than some more claw marks and deep gashes on some walls.
But it
All right.
it ends
This
here.
is that's just the termination of this
Well,
hallway.
this is fitting the bill so far.
Okay, head back down the right path. This one is kind of a long, almost rectangular type room. Both long walls are lined with hundreds to thousands of tiny crystals that are kind of plugged in to little slots along the way. Most of them have shattered or broken. There's cracks running through them. But there are a few that are still pulsating a little bit with a bluish light to them.
Does it appear similar to the gem stones we saw all the way in the
In the lower floor?
no, Pura, what was your hometown's name? Aethlin.
No, it does not seem
in the-
similar to that.
The ones in the temple?
No, different.
Does it seem similar to the ones we saw earlier?
No, also different.
Is
These
there
are
a
blue.
sign here?
Yes, this is the Arrival Records Hall.
Can any of the ones that are salvageable be swiped?
Yes, you can take a few off the wall if you'd like to.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Great. You
Dexterity save.
acquire... No, you acquire 12.
Cool.
Nice.
I would have thought that Paloma would have done that.
She's too distracted by the sign that only she can read.
It's cool.
See.
This is the first time Paloma gets to feel smart.
So mean.
True. Does this also end here? This is the end of the hallway.
This is the end of this hallway. Yes.
And it's just the crystals, no more cabinets or anything. Filing cabinets.
Yep. Yeah, just crystals.
Okay. Down the pit.
I suppose.
Yeah. I guess this is records arrival room. I'm assuming we don't find any records worth noting.
Yeah, no... At least not records in the traditional sense. No paper, or not even the stone tablets that Paloma was talking about.
Can I
Okay.
inspect the crystals that I picked up?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Cool. I'm
Michelle, get
sending
better
a dice to
Yeah,
dice jail
dice
already.
jail.
6. Yeah.
6.
We have a
There-
new Pura.
There's some magic in these crystals, but that's all you can tell.
Cool.
Do you have
They're
any
bombs.
Do I have any what?
Is there any references or notes in that notebook that could help us around here?
Nothing.
Yeah, what exactly are we looking for?
I don't know. But
I-
I have a feeling we have a lot more to explore.
Yes, but me and Altrix both have the exact same idea that whoever people have followed us here, totally not like those two, and that this is a race to whatever artifact or magical power source that whatever the guy on your team was, whose benefactors wanted to use Akedon as a weapon. So if we could find anything that details a map or something more greater, so we could expedite trying to find that before they do.
No, I understand. I have poured through these pages 100,000 times. It doesn't really talk about what's here, more so what it was. This was a city, for all that we know. We've only found a little part of it, I think. But as to what we're looking for, I don't know. Anything, really.
What concerns me is how nonsensical this place is. I mean, records arrival room, just down the hall from a holding cell.
It
Just
is
around
quite-
from the transportation hub.
Yes, it is quite odd, but we're also talking about a civilization that was different than ours. More
Different,
advanced,
yes, but
technically.
I don't know about you, but some things just kind of make sense, you know.
Sure, but we also don't know what this place looked like when it was operational. Perhaps it was more.
And that
than just what we're
still-
seeing. I don't know.
Proximity matters,
I agree.
but
You know, it's very insensitive of you to be judging these people's home. We didn't go into your home and judge it.
Yeah, we did.
well,
Shut up.
I was about to say. First of all, you did.
She called it a
Second
cult
of all,
first.
and just pointing out the fact that's odd. All these things happen to be next to each other. You know, we'd be bouncing around. You know, Phenorbia, and even back in glancing at the two newcomers, Avalage. There's places of authority in the center. There, you know, private residences. Elsewhere, food is grown in sort of certain locations. You don't have, you know, waste areas near where you eat.
Well, there's no
maybe
telling-
we'll find all that once we go down the pit.
Just saying, it's the patterns are odd so far.
Well, who knows? This could have been a prison area with the office there and the check-in over there. So this could just be a section.
Well, I wonder if the other room with all the crystals was an execution room then. You never know.
That's exactly the thing that I think is so interesting about research is that you don't know until you find out. It's fun to make speculation.
Should we just swerve around in this thing and look for a map of some sort?
Sure.
I
Or at least
don't
until
think
we
we'll find a
something
map.
interesting.
They have to have something here that they use to keep track of where they are.
Or they did, and it got destroyed. But either way, we can make our own map. Is anybody particularly good at cartography?
You just draw the hallways on a map or on a piece of paper.
I look at Paloma.
What?
Don't you have cartography or something like that?
No.
Yeah,
No?
Just talk-
Is
talk
it
about
navigators?
complexities.
I have woodcarver's tools, herbalism kit, and carpenter's tools.
Well, you've had the map, that's why.
I have had the map because I have the highest survival,
That's right.
Okay, well,
or had the highest survival.
newcomers, do any of you have proficiency in cartography? Or any history with map making?
Not slightly.
No.
Boom.
Well, I suppose we came unprepared, but that's
I have
just the
I
nature of
have
expedition.
proficiency in cartography.
Oh,
There is
Yes.
no fucking way.
You've
actually,
never
no, it makes sense. Makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
it does.
No, it
Makes
doesn't.
sense to me.
I'm actually
No.
really good at keeping maps and other like. Usually, I just keep them like in my head, like tracking wise.
You've been in
but
a village for 1,000 years.
yes.
So, Zeiros, could you make a map of wherever you've been?
Sure.
Paloma can.
Alrighty.
read
How
all
do I?
the-
How am I doing this, DM?
You can. You don't have to roll anything right now. I'll periodically call for it later. But you can say that you just start to describe a map, and you can take Paloma's names and write down
I mean,
where you've
yeah,
been.
it's like, see, it's like, I mean, I'm surprised you don't think that I could keep track of this. I literally keep track of a journal of like all the going-ons of the village that I see.
That's not a map.
Yes, but I keep track of information.
Yeah, it feels
That's
a little judgmental.
that's not the same. That's not the same.
It is the same.
I keep track of information.
The only reason I don't keep a map of like the entire like place of Arcus is because
It's so small and it doesn't need one.
yeah, it's small, doesn't need one, and honestly, if someone were to find it, they could then get in and out of the village super easily, and that would not be good.
I'm getting in the glass tube.
Yeah, in the
You're
pit.
not in a glass tube anymore. It's just the platform that you
Oh, it's
pulled
just-
out of the glass tube. Yeah.
I thought the whole like freaking pill came with it.
No. That was just the casing. You took it out of its casing, but it still operates. But nonetheless,
Gotcha. All right, I'm getting on the thing.
sure. All of you kind of board back up to this descent shaft and begin to descend into the next floor below and whatever that may lead to. But that is a good time to go ahead and take our break. So we'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere, and we'll see you in just a little bit. And welcome back. Last we left off, Lorem Ipsum and two outsiders that they've kind of joined forces with, maybe not, who knows what they're up to, that's not important right now, maybe, have all kind of gathered on this floating platform, so to speak, that was taken out of a transit bay and is now being used like an elevator to descend further into this collapsed pit. And so, Lorem Ipsum and two outsiders. What floor would you like to go to next?
The map floor.
Just
Are there any labels in any capacity?
Not in the collapsed room that you're kind of traveling down in, because it is collapsed.
do we just want to go one at a time down?
Might as well.
Yeah.
All the way to the bottom.
It's up to you.
Floor 69.
That was
Well-
thinking about that.
We'll go to the next one down.
I say we
Okay.
go all the way to the bottom.
Here's some mixed reviews.
Well, like start at the bottom and then go up.
Yeah.
I second that.
Okay. Bottoms up.
Speed run to the dragon boss fight.
Yeah, totally. Okay. All right, Paloma. Down we go. Pass by. You can kind of count as you go down. You get down to what we're going to call sub-level, since we're underground. Sub-level 8, which is a couple hundred feet down or so, before the pit that you're in abruptly, the walls kind of vanish. And it's just kind of hanging over another pit that continues down. And there's about an 80-foot gap, as if two pieces collapsed on top of each other, and something happened that knocked this level out. But you continue to descend even further.
We're finding that goat.
Yeah, you are. Nonetheless, there is sub-level 22. Paloma, you halt the descent of this platform as it approaches a rather large cluster of rubble and metallic shards and shrapnel and destruction that has just kind of piled up here. So whatever was below this is impossible to access. There is no access point that actually leads into what we're going to call sub-level 22, but there is some platforms that are still intact in this area if you wish to investigate those. If not, you may proceed up to sub-level 21.
So 22 is the lowest that we can
Lowest
access,
here.
at least with the elevator.
Yes.
Well, as well.
Okay, so up to 21, or you want to explore the platforms on this floor?
Explore the platforms here, I think.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. You find a small platform that, again, is partially collapsed underneath the stress of whatever it was supporting. But there is some kind of terminal here that has a screen on it that is not currently on, but if you were to give it some juice, I'm sure you could access its information.
Apple or orange?
Orange.
I only got apples, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Failed.
Anyone want to give it more magic or?
I'm very limited on magic is the issue.
I can try.
Don't want to
Can I give
Burn.
it?
I feel as though there's going to be a lot of this.
I'll give it a level 1 spell slot.
Okay. Kind of bolster it with some charge, and that one level of spell is all you need, as the screen flashes on in a bright blue color with red lettering that kind of digitates out across the screen. All it reads is Project Deep Core Secure.
And I'm going to assume that's only Paloma can read that.
No, that is written in common.
I don't like that.
You can actually read this
I
one.
I don't think the
Is
project
the
is secure.
Okay. So
Fair
this is
enough.
like a not digital display, but like an arcade display. However, is noticeably different style of technology compared to what's going on elsewhere?
Go ahead and give me a either investigation or history check. Or Arcana. That would also be fine.
Okay. It's only going to be a 13.
Only a 13. From what you can tell, it is a little bit newer, but still matches most of the design components from your upper floor that you saw. So you can assume that though it may have been constructed after the upper floor, which would make sense because that's upper, it is not any newer than the city is.
Okay, and it just says secured. There's no interacting with it. There's no...
There is some kind of like keyboard that kind of juts out. Half of it is missing, and the other keys are not. When you kind of press on them, they don't really do anything. They just kind of lock into place. They don't actually type or anything.
And what did it read again?
Project Deep Core Secure.
Is it something that me and Marek would be familiar with? Any history check or anything?
No, totally unfamiliar for everyone.
Okay.
Well... make our way back up?
You said there were platforms. Like, do they go down or?
This was the platform. This terminal
Oh.
is on that
Yeah.
platform.
Then there's nothing else
Yeah.
on this sub-level.
Paloma, control your tabaxi, man.
Rancor takes 1
No,
point
they
of
do as they
piercing
please.
damage.
Oh, fair enough. That's true. They are tabaxis. Well, okay.
Looking, there's no way down, like
No.
further.
You would have to pull the rubble out to get lower. And you can, just looking at it, kind of having Ozen or Shoni and the rest of your team kind of analyze it, that would take a lot more manpower than what you currently have.
And so what we found it was floor 8, and then there was a
Floor-
big gap,
Yeah,
And
floor
then-
8's missing.
and then they continued from there.
Yep, basically.
Do we just want to go up to 21 and then just work our way up?
Yeah, I guess.
Sounds good.
Okay, 21 minutes. You kind of travel up about 40 feet or so, Paloma. There are 4 access points on this chamber, one of which is fully collapsed under rubble, but there are 3 corridors that branch off in the directions. Different directions.
All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tabaxi by his toe. If he hollers, stuff him in the bag. Left.
Left. Got it. Okay. Go down a long corridor. There are another set of iron or metal door here, steel doors, but they are fully opened when you arrive. As you pass down the hallway, there are pieces of the ceiling, like tiles that have fallen through, and there are cables and wires that are dangling kind of in the middle of this chamber. But they don't seem to be currently active. As you push forth into a larger open chamber, almost like the inside of a warehouse, there is heavy equipment like cranes and other machinery that would have done lots of lifting in this space. And there is a massive, there's these 2 large supports with this almost ring-like structure sitting in between the 2 pillars, and another set of rings inside of that, and then another one inside of that, and another, and just smaller and smaller. So you've got dozens of rings just kind of wrapped in different directions in this space.
Are they suspended in the air, or are they held on?
The outside ones are attached to the pillars, so they are actually affixed into.
But all the other layers inside are floaty.
They are attached to each of the inside layers at different points.
Do they like? Get the
You take
backsies
1
on
point of damage.
Are they able to like move around or whatever?
Yeah,
or are they like,
if they were operational, they would be able to spiral around each other in a gyroscopic-like fashion.
is there a control panel or anything? Paloma, is there a copper plate telling you things?
Is there?
Yes, I just want to wait for you to ask, but yes, there is. It reads Integrity, Quality, Control Ring.
The fuck does that mean?
And there are a set of control panels that are not active, but they are there.
Like
there's
integrity, comma, quality?
No, all one thing. No
Okay.
punctuation.
Is there any? There's no other like doorways or rooms here. Just this one.
No, just this large, vast chamber.
Well, considering it's some integrity sustaining device, I think it's wise not to fuck with it. Until we at least know something more about it.
Bummer.
Are there any? Well, they don't use paper here. Any stone tablets or anything else?
No stone tablets, but as you kind of analyze the control panels more, these are different than what you found on the first floor. These have buttons and levers, and sigils, so it's kind of a mix of all different kinds of interfacing contraptions.
I think my point stands. Unless anything else on this level?
Well, there were two other directions, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Opposite direction.
Okay. You head off into another chamber. This one leads into what you can describe as a forge. There are anvils carved of different materials, some of which are whole blocks of various ores and metals that are just sitting there, and there are sigils that are glowing red still. And this worm is quite hot.
Do those
Pura
exhaustion
has-
get rid of their exhaustion?
Pura has found the warm room.
Can I pick up like one of the ores and just hug it?
You can't pick up the glyph because it's on these anvils, but
Oh, okay.
you can touch it if you want.
Can I study these glyphs?
Sure.
Arcana, I presume?
Yeah, Arcana's fine.
Can I examine the ores?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a investigation or nature check.
Can I roll above a fucking 6?
No.
Oh, okay, that's actually that's a 9. So plus 19.
19. Okay.
12. I'm not necessarily trying to understand what it could be used for, more of there's this similar ore that like I've seen from Phyrexia, iron, tin,
Sure.
that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. That would be more of an investigation check probably than a nature check. But
It's the same roll, so it's 12.
okay, 12. I mean, yes, there is some steel in here, some iron, but not in the similar vein as Phyrexia. It's different. There's also some materials that you don't recognize, and I don't mean don't recognize as in not from Phyrexia. I mean don't recognize as in not from Ilethia. Materials that you're not quite certain actually exist on this planet. Altrix, with a 19, you recognize some of these rooms. In fact, you've seen a couple of them before, and they are connected to the Nine Hells.
Do I know the purpose of them?
To provide heat. A lot of heat.
Gotcha.
Hey, buddy, found some goodies for you. I kick him over one of the pieces of ore.
Sure.
Is there a sign here?
Yes, this is Deep Forge Welding Chamber.
Is there anything that would be beneficial, or that Pura would think would be beneficial if he took to keep him warm?
The glyphs and sigils are inscribed into the anvils, so if you want to try to move an anvil, you can, though that would be a lot of weight. But
In regards to some of these exotic metals, can I identify any of them that have any specific or unique properties?
sure, go ahead and give me a investigation check here as well.
Guidance.
Guidance?
Unless he says otherwise.
Guidance is fine.
Okay.
Gotta check with this man.
You never know. I might give you guidance. I might bite your finger off. Who knows?
Fuck, nat one. God damn it. Pura, what have you done?
Pure is infecting
Daikia,
everybody.
Isn't Daikia like proficient with investigation checks?
Yeah, you can have advantage on that, Altrix.
Yay.
She is proficient with advantage.
Huzzah. Metagaming.
No, it's okay.
Go nat one
Thank you for
again.
asking. Yeah, roll another natural.
Right.
Will, no.
Different die.
He already had a situation like this earlier in the campaign.
It's better. Freaking 9 on the die. Plus,
D4.
2, 11, 6.
16. Okay. It's hard to determine what they would have been used for, as most of these are just carved into anvils. But you can probably hypothesize that they were meant to imbue whatever was being created on them with similar properties, but with a 16, it's hard to distinguish what those properties actually are.
I thought it was just like pieces of ore like on the ground. They're actually in the anvil.
There is some ore, but most of it is the anvil is carved. There's various anvils carved of different types of material.
And this hallway ends here?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know about y'all, but it feels really good in here. Do we have to go?
It feels normal here. What you talking about?
We should keep this one in mind. Maybe we can come back here to rest.
This sounds
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
If they take a
21st
short
floor?
rest here, if they take a short rest here, would that let them get try to save up?
No one know what you mean.
I know. They need to take a long rest to try.
Okay.
Tell you what.
Sorry,
How about
Rancor speak
we-
Infernal for a moment.
Yeah, it's okay.
If we're going to rest here, that will give me time to eliminate some of my magical essences. So why don't we go around and see where all we can, turn back on before we do that.
Yeah, I guess they'll go
We have
see what
time
the-
to rest here.
Yeah, if
I
you're
mean, if
worried
someone
about
else
us being
is-
followed.
Oh,
Yeah. Not that I don't think a rest would be a bad idea. We have been. A good rest
Well,
would be nice, but
about how long did we travel before getting here?
It was like mid-morning when you arrived over the ridge. And
Okay, so
it's hard to
still
tell
got-
the exact number of time, but it's probably been a few hours since you've been
But
down here.
by now it's probably like
Probably a little past.
12-ish.
Yeah, 12 to 1ish is probably a fair assumption.
Yes, I am concerned about others being here, but I understand that
well, who
if we are
needs-
to beat them, we need to A, make progress through this place, and should we encounter them and they be hostile, we need to be ready for that.
Okay, well, aside from Pura and the other two who are exhausted, is there any reason anyone else needs to take a rest?
Sizik
What
could
am
stand
I-
to lose an exhaustion point.
I could also
And
stand to lose an exhaustion.
If we are going to spend our resources on turning this place back on, instead of having them ready for a fight, then that might be worthwhile.
Might not be a bad idea.
I would concur with that assumption.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not opposed to it
All
either.
right. So the 21st floor
Long
is
rest here, or we want to take a moment to continue exploring and come back?
on the, I guess, first or second sub-level, depending on how you count it. There was those crystals we found. We could see about powering those up. Not to mention, I assume there's other stations here.
Are you just
That
going to
may
ignore
require-
your mother?
I'm not. I'm addressing the question.
It's okay. He's answering it in his own fashion, but
Look, I'm saying it's worthwhile to do that, so we'll rest here later.
sure. Power on what we can, see what we can find out, and then come back and take a rest.
Well, there's
Well,
one more
I have it
hallway on the
mapped.
floor.
Okay. So we want to go to the only other hallway on this level?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That leads us down another corridor, and this time there is a set of those doors, Marek, that you encountered earlier, and this time they are fully sealed.
They're fully sealed.
Yes.
Sealed or locked?
Sealed, not locked. They're closed. You could force them open if you would like to try.
I cast knock.
You guys know.
I was about to say maybe someone should knock on
Technically,
the
that
door.
works, right? Like it.
Choose an object you can see within range. The object can be a door, box, chest, set of manacles, padlock, or another object that contains a mundane or magical means that prevents access. A target that is
Yep.
held shut by a mundane lock or is stuck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred.
Yep, that works. All right. Aldrich cast knocks. Doors go slide open.
Altrix just raises his cannon with a moment of charge. A blast charges forward, blowing the door open.
Totally fair. Okay. Behind this is a research lab of some kind. There is various tables of various supplies, some of which you're familiar with, like flask and petri dishes and those likes, but some of them are more complicated. Most likely, none of you have ever seen a microscope before, but you are familiar with the concept of a telescope in that regard. But there's also
Microscope, as in how we know one, or like a super rudimentary looking.
very rudimentary microscope. But there's also various tomes in here that are still intact that tell about an impermeable darkness and how that might be useful in various facets. And then, as
They found a place that's surrounded by impermeable darkness, or they're
they
creating impermeable.
created a place of impermeable darkness. And that's actually when you begin to look up and realize that the wall in front of you is not actually stone. It is instead a glass wall, and on the other side is pure darkness. Solid black.
I was about
That's
to
not
say,
that
did it
crazy.
say
That's just
anywhere
a
about the
second level spell.
location?
Yeah.
I was about to say if it said anything about where this impermeable darkness is located.
Yeah, it's right there. And then there is a door, some kind of double access door. So there's two sets of doors that you can open and enter that space if you wanted to.
Is there anything saying more about this impermeable darkness? Is it poison? Does it murder you? Is there something inside it?
I told you the basics. Go ahead and give me an investigation check to research further.
I'll walk
Paloma-
through it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Paloma.
yeah,
Okay, and then Paloma, while you're here, this is the Project Umbra Quilt Laboratory.
Hey, Altrix, can you make an investigation check for me?
All right.
If I
I don't
Marek,
do
you
well
said
on
you're
these,
just going through
apparently.
it.
I
All
can
right,
guide
Marek
us.
just opens the two doors and walks straight in. Disappears from view.
Jesus. Fuck.
Oh God.
And we
Why
have
is
a new
he doing that?
Sizik. Great.
Sizik, like, I like him.
And also,
I
what do you
like
mean
this
you're
dude.
bad, though? Don't you have a 20 intelligence?
Yeah, and I just rolled a 5 on the die.
Oh my god. Jared, what have you done?
What have you done to my
It's a
dice,
new
Jared?
dice. It's spreading.
It's Fred and Michelle and Owens.
Hold on, let me go to my...
Yeah, Marek, you disappear. You can't see the hands in front of your face, even though it's like
Am I
right here.
dead?
No, you're not dead.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna just keep walking.
Sure. You eventually bump into a table as you hear as it tips over, and whatever was on top splatters and crashes and breaks onto the floor.
Does dark vision affect What
You cannot see anything in here.
I guess that's why it's impenetrably dark.
Yeah.
Unless you have Devil Sight, but I imagine even Devil Sight's not enough for this.
It probably
You can't
is.
currently
to
see
say?
the Rancor, so
It
probably
probably is, but I don't have Devil Sight.
Can I make my investigation check now, considering he? I
I got
you
a
can,
10.
You can try to
Guidance.
read further, sure.
Just
I'm
walking
using
around
point.
like
Thank God. That's a 17.
17? Okay. It seems that they were trying to achieve this to develop a planar cloaking technology of some sort.
Okay. Does it say anything about their specific test in there?
They have attempted a number of tests to see how things would grow inside of this, including putting 7 live specimens of people inside that chamber.
Is there a document that has like a date and when like the last welfare check on them was?
There is a date, but it's not in a time format that you understand, so it doesn't really matter.
What the hell does this mean?
so
Yeah.
they're from hell.
No,
So
not
I
necessarily.
think they're just dead.
Yeah, and Marek, actually, while you're in here, go ahead and give me a dex saving throw.
Fucking shit.
Hey,
As
Marek.
a man comes out and says,
like
"Thank
6
God
things.
you're here."
You said 6, right?
7.
Marek, there's like 7 things in there. Allegedly.
Can I hear them?
No, you can't. Not through the glass.
Oh, no.
Well, did he close the door?
Yeah,
Or-
it's an automatic closing door. It just
Oh.
closes behind him.
19.
19. You feel your foot kick something and kind of step back instead of tripping over it.
Okay.
Kind of gives it's kind of soft, like kind of gives a little give, but then gives some resistance.
I reach down to feel it.
Yeah. You feel fabric. You feel a fabric of some kind.
Body. Okay. I'm turning right. I'm walking.
Turning right in the darkness. Okay.
Yeah.
You continue to walk a little bit more.
What I
and kind of-
perceive to be right.
Sure, yeah, whatever right is in here, right? I mean, just like your wits about you, I guess. And you kind of turn, and you find that you have pressed yourself up against a wall.
I'm just gonna
You
go
see him
like
like
that
pressing it against the
go
glass.
until
No,
I
he's
get.
not pressing against the glass. Yeah.
Oh, it's not the
Yeah.
glass.
It's not the glass.
Oh shit. Okay, well I think it's the glass, so I'm just gonna keep walking because I can't see it. Obviously, I'm gonna keep walking and tracing the wall until I try in attempt to find the door.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a perception check while you're in here.
Fuck.
I'm gonna like nudge at it's Genevieve or
Genevieve.
Genevieve. You're gonna go get him.
You're gonna go get him?
Look, I know him, but we're not that close that I'd be willing to die for him quite yet, so.
Get wrecked.
Well, fair enough.
What is perception?
But I do tap the pad of my finger on the glass.
God,
And,
10.
10.
Is there a sign that says don't tap the glass?
Sure, there is now. It says, please don't tap the glass.
Yeah, if you tap the glass, it wakes it up.
Yeah, it wakes it up. Marek, you, as you're you're padding along the wall, you kind of keep slamming the wall and hearing your kind of echo of your hands smashing against whatever surface you're touching. And you hear a little scurry.
I'm in Five Nights at Freddy's, bro.
The time, notations that Rancor does not understand, can I read them?
Yeah. It is legible. It's not that it's not written in a common language. It's that you don't know what that means.
It's like a different format.
Yeah.
It's not hours, days, minutes. It's
Yeah.
whatever the.
It's written as SY 128-B73-22-A.
Bless you.
The European format.
Yes. The non-Gregorian calendar.
That sounds similar to what Paloma, Sizik, and all her family was designated as, wasn't it?
Yeah, except that was just a letter and some numbers, not letter, number, letter, number, letter.
There was something we got that had said something like that.
Yeah,
No.
Tony's journal.
Yeah,
But that's
It-
all.
it-
Tony's
All
journal.
It wasn't like this.
Yeah, it wasn't like this.
Well, there was something that was similar to that.
No, it was again. It had like a serial number, or like letter number, but
Yeah.
not this pattern. And those were referring to like items as opposed to.
Marek, you feel something just kind of grace against the back of your heel.
I ready my sword.
Okay.
One of the backs.
But I have like one hand. Like I
Yeah,
have
you're
one
like-
hand. Well, okay, so the way that Marek carries his sword, it's a great sword, so he kind of it's more hilted like he thinks it's a long sword, but it's actually not. So he kind of holds it like this.
Sure, kind of
Kinda
holding it to
walking
draw.
like
it.
this.
Okay.
I will. Well, it says it's impenetrable dark. Does that only mean light?
Yeah, I was also gonna say sight, because obviously I can hear the stuff and I can feel the stuff around me. I cast light on my sword.
It does nothing.
Figures.
I open up one of the doors. Hey, Marek, there's like 7 things in there, alive, allegedly.
I don't think they're alive anymore.
Well, we don't have
I
no
can't
proof
hear
of
that, can I?
You can hear that if Rancor opens the
I
door
can.
that actually leads in. Yeah.
Is
I don't
there
open it wide open so someone can run out. I crack it open.
Sound does travel inside
Like that.
impenetrable
The
darkness.
lips are.
Is there a source for me to be able to cast
Light.
dispel magic on?
A source? No. If you want to cast spell magic, go right ahead.
So I'm gonna kind of put my hand into the darkness, and
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to cast dispel magic.
Okay. What level are you casting it at?
3rd level.
Okay.
Bet.
So,
It's actually 18th level spell.
It
Yeah.
anchors the
I
beast.
don't know if I have to roll or if it has to roll or.
yeah, I'm checking.
It says ability. It says for each ongoing spell 4th level higher,
Yeah,
you make
you
an
make a
ability
check. Yeah, so go ahead and spell
Spell
level
casting
is
ability.
DC 10 plus that spell's level. So
Cool. So I make a D20. Let's see if it's even reasonable. Oh, that's definitely reasonable. That's gonna be I believe a dirty. Oh, I have to -2. 18.
18. It does not work.
It's a 9th level spell. Shit. Or higher.
Wet.
Darn.
Or
Told
just
you,
can't be
18.
dispelled.
We're in the lich layer.
Do I feel
Exactly.
since it was that's pretty high level cast on it? Do I feel like any it waver a bit but just stays?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. I'll use guidance with this. I don't need guidance. That's a nat 20 for a 25.
Natural 20. Very nice. Okay.
With
27
27 technically.
Okay, 27. Yeah, okay, with the natural 20, I'll tell you what level of spell it is. That's fine. No, you do not feel it waver, because this is a 12th level spell.
Freaking do it.
Oh.
That's bullshit, sir.
It is not.
Mistro would not allow that.
Yeah.
I don't
doesn't
add
matter.
wait, just to make sure, I don't add proficiency with that thing. It's only my wisdom, right?
It's your
'cause I
spellcasting ability, yeah, so it's whatever your spellcasting modifier is to that.
So yeah,
Which
Yeah.
is,
not
which is, yeah.
which +4. Cool. I'm just making sure I did it right,
No,
because
totally fine.
otherwise, because it's actually it could have
Yeah.
been added another 4 to that.
Yeah, so
But
whatever you tried to cast against it, and it did, you weren't even close.
it's like,
didn't
okay,
work.
so I've learned a little bit about this magic. It's a equivalent to a 12th level spell.
Zero
We
Spirit
know
Shot.
level. I'm assuming levels are actually like a known thing because we have spell
Yeah,
scrolls
so-
with levels.
Yeah, so how we're rolling it in Alethea is that there are the magical institutions of the world have functionally classified how powerful spells are by levels to make it easier for people. Like, oh, if you cast 8th level spells, you're really powerful versus if you just cast 1st level. The
Cool.
concept of levels is not widely used for just a regular caster, but that does exist. So
Okay. My character actually No, actually, I think it's more interesting. My character doesn't know
Yeah.
what it means.
And then Marek,
It's
go
like,
ahead
yeah.
and take 14 points of necrotic damage for me.
Do I get any
I'm
other
immune
Do I get any
necrotic.
other information about
You're
the
immune to
spell?
necrotic. Well, that's lovely then. You're
immune
not
to
gonna fucking
necrotic?
die inside
He's an
this chamber.
ASMR.
Oh wait,
Asmars
I'm
aren't
not
immune,
immune.
they're
I'm
resistant.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, I
It's
was
like,
about to
wow,
say,
you're
I was
just
like,
not gonna die. All right, you take 7 points of necrotic damage instead.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
what?
think Marek's dead. And I walk away from the door.
Okay.
I
Do I?
will
I'm
s-
still walking across the way. Did I find the fucking glass or no?
You've bumped into several tables, and you had to take your hand off the wall, and at this point, you're not even sure if where you're at in the room. So,
Well, I will say, do I learn anything else about the spell with that limit at 20?
yeah, no regular mortal would be able to conjure that kind of magic.
Whack.
So you either need a deity or some kind of other planar entity, or you need someone that is just incredibly powerful.
Oh wow, it's almost like they have a brand.
Is there any
bad?
Is there any like sulfuric smell around here, or in this the smoke?
Nope, not really.
No hell smell.
Doesn't smell like hell.
Mr. Mason,
Yeah.
I would like to cast spell signature in the darkness.
Okay.
Isn't that just going to do the same thing that Jake already figured
Not
out?
exactly.
Yeah, I can do other
No,
stuff.
yeah, it's different.
I think Michelle wanted to do something.
Yeah, Michelle, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, well, it wasn't going to be that exciting.
It's okay.
I was just going to cast one of my cantrips, and its message. I'm going to point my finger, like wherever I believe Marek is, and I'm
Okay.
going to whisper to him, "Get your fucking ass out of there. Don't fucking leave me here, and don't do stupid shit like this again if we can save you."
Okay. Just to confirm on message, can you read the spell description? Does it require line of sight? Or do you just have to be in range?
I just have to be in range.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Just wanted to confirm. Thank you. Marek, you hear exactly that. And you,
Oh,
brings
he's
a chuckle.
also able to whisper
yeah,
back
you
to me.
can whisper 25 words back if you'd like. Up to 25 words.
What a drag.
Dawn.
I look visibly irritated to the rest of the party.
Fair enough.
Is he dead?
No, he's alive. Just can't guarantee how much longer that's gonna be, so hopefully he can figure this one out.
Marek, you can go ahead and take another 7 points of necrotic damage. That's already halved.
Nice.
Maybe we can use our voices to lead him back.
Worth
I
trying.
have an idea. Yeah,
Okay.
I can I'll just start playing a song.
Okay.
So,
Sure.
Let's-
Go ahead and give me a performance check.
yeah, let's do that.
Mason.
I'm gonna use healing hands on myself.
Mason, can I play with her?
Yeah.
Mason,
No.
can I
I'm trying to concentrate
use my
on a spell.
Can I use my wand to add orchestral music alongside it?
Yeah, you can.
Hell yeah!
All right.
I haven't
Paloma
cast a
and
spell.
Yet.
Paloma and Genevieve, go ahead and give me a performance check.
Should I add to it just to make Altrix upset?
Sure, go
I could
ahead.
try to sing a little too.
Setting up equipment, trying to dial it in, just fucking.
Pura, do you also want to help?
Sure.
All right, go ahead and give me a performance check.
All right.
Mason, I healed
Well.
myself a little bit with healing hands.
Okay.
I cast fireball.
All right, Genevieve, go ahead and tell me what your roll was.
Yeah, so that was a this is really embarrassing for my class. A 6.
Okay. Paloma.
I got a 16.
Okay. Pura.
-1.
Straight screeching. So much so. So with that, actually,
Well, except
the glass shatters open,
Oh no.
and the darkness just kind of starts pouring out into the hallway.
except I was the only one who did anything good. I rolled a 22.
Yeah, no, the glass.
I didn't even have to roll. I just played nice orchestral music.
The glass shattered. The darkness is pouring out into the lab.
I thought you said 12. I'm sorry.
I'm going to back up.
Altrix,
away
as you're
from
setting up your
darkness.
equipment, you are immediately engulfed in this wave of just.
As this happens, a blank dead eyes on my face as I just take a mental note of where the door is.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Marek,
What
go
do you-
ahead and roll a unmodified d20 for me.
Does he have to make it like a con save after hearing that abysmal?
Nah.
I got a 20.
20. Okay, perfect. Natural 20?
Yeah, not 20.
Okay, great. All right. You find, with the shattering of glass, you find where they are and are able to find the door. But it's no longer, it's just the frame of a door and the glass is missing. And you just kind of step through the frames and into the lab with everyone else as they're slowly being engulfed, starting at their feet. It's just kind of rising as this gaseous cloud just kind of fills the chamber.
Dang.
My character is going to leave the darkness out, leave the
Yeah.
lab.
And as you do that, all of you do take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Am I able to avoid it by leaving?
No.
Because I did say I was going to leave right away. I said I
This
was
is kind of
moving
happening.
away.
This is kind of happening all at one time, and then you're leaving. That's what's happening.
If it's
I
a
said
lot
it
of
before
darkness, if it's a
alright.
lot of darkness, it's gonna pour out fast.
Yeah, I'm getting. Next room down, fucking.
How much points did you say again?
10.
You don't get spell.
Can
damage?
I?
The darkness is still here.
I think it's 10 minutes to cast that, isn't it?
Can
Yeah, I can't stay in it for 10 fucking minutes.
Good
Yeah.
point. Does it
Do
pour
I
out
get
door?
to half that to 5?
No, we're boned. We have to
Got it,
leave.
right?
Mm.
All right, and
I
then Pura, good thing before everyone leaves.
I was just say, can I, before I take damage, do my Rite of Dawn? on my pistol?
Before?
Yeah.
I'm
Before
gonna
that,
say no,
Okay.
not before, but you can do it after if you want to.
Okay. I'll do it after. That's fine.
Okay, great. So all of you are leaving this chamber.
On my pistol.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All of you scuttle down the corridor once again. You pass by those open doors that Altrix fired open. If somebody wants to close those, you can.
Yep, I will. Once everyone's out.
Okay. All right,
Once everyone's
everyone
out,
steps through.
door closes. Altrix turns. What the fuck was that?
We got him.
I'm a little rusty. It's been a minute.
I played beautiful music, so I don't blame me.
Why did we do it at all? What was that?
Is everyone else?
I
playing
did it
music?
because it annoyed you.
There was an unknowable void that apparently fucking hurts. And
Yeah.
we just start playing music. I'm sorry. I'm actually trying to figure things out. We
Why?
could have. We had no idea what was in there.
But did we?
We didn't die.
We will never know what is in that room now, is what we are at now.
It was dark.
I
What
don't
was
think
in
we
there?
would have figured it out.
I was going to. I had the equipment, the procedure, and
You've come
And what's
across
stopping
people
you
that
now?
are too high for you to figure out. I think this might have been one of them.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
that's not. No,
Let me look at something.
I figured it out. Shoni, the fucking
Mm.
the wall.
Well, I have an idea. Do we want to get rid of the darkness?
I mean, nah, it's behind the door.
The
Okay,
darkness
'cause
was basically
I-
like I was swimming, and then there was
'Cause-
things going against my leg frequently. So,
12th level.
Yeah.
Oh,
all
probably
right.
those things I warned you
Sec-
about.
All right.
Well,
Look, from now on, understand everything here is danger. Okay? Turning to Genevieve and Barack. Look, I don't know what y'all know about this place. This place
do it.
is not for the faint of heart. Okay? People are searching for this. Very bad people. People who want to take this place and use it to control others, kill others. Okay? Very bad. Because how powerful this place is. Okay? We want to make sure it doesn't happen. Have to be careful. Okay? So, I ask you both, and the rest of you, turning to the rest of the party.
If we destroy everything, they
No
can't use it.
impromptu band sessions.
Again, if we destroy
Please.
everything, they can't use it.
It's not destroyed, though. They can still get in there. They can still unleash
hurt.
whatever the hell that is.
They
All
can't-
we've done is
Mr.
sabotage
DM.
our ability to understand.
It was behind an unlocked door.
Yes. We were safe, and we could.
No, I mean, like, it was
And now we
behind an
can't.
unlocked door, and I don't think it was any less accessible to them than it is now.
It's not about accessibility, it's about us knowing what the hell it is!
It was
Knowing
hard.
if it's a threat!
I like how whenever I have my crash out moments, I'm suddenly the bad guy, but Altrix can crash out all he wants and yell at
Rancor,
everyone.
Shut the fuck up, alright? No one's listening to you right now.
It's just
Mr.
patronization.
DM, while Altrix is having crash out, can I use the wand of conducting again
Sure.
to
Orchestral
play
music goes
sad
all the way.
orchestral music?
Yep.
while he
Sad
crashes
violin
out?
music. Just
You know what? I'm gonna attempt to calm emotions on everyone.
okay.
I want to use this 3 times. I really want this wand to blow up. I really want
You
this
want it
wand
to
to blow
blow
up. Yes.
It's a DC
Okay,
16.
Zeros. Remember when everyone was asking if these two were bombs? Don't become a bomb.
No, it's not actually gonna. The wand isn't actually. The wand doesn't actually blow up. I'm just like.
I know.
Yeah. It's like.
All right, so
I thought it
Rec,
fit the
you're
mood, so I
casting-
played it.
Yeah, all
Like
dogs
you're
roll
casting-
a d20. If you get a 15, you're or lower, you're chill. If you're not,
Yeah.
you're not chill.
What's
Is it a wisdom
the wisdom
If you
save?
if you get
It-
higher than a 15,
uh,
you're not
yeah,
chill.
It's a charisma
right,
save.
because you succeed against
Read,
calm emotions.
yeah.
This DC is 15. If you fail, you're calmed.
Oh, we all
Okay.
get +4 because of Owenal.
True, you
Whether or not Owen will-
Owen. I don't think he
Whether-
would give it. I don't think he would give it to anybody in this moment, though.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna hold it back.
Give- I
So
still
no-
get a
Oh,
20.
shit.
Was it charisma or wisdom save?
I
Charisma
think it's wisdom. Oh, it's charisma. Okay, that's fine.
No,
It's Riz.
shit.
is charisma.
Right, Daikia is fine, but she wasn't really upset anyway. Sizik fails. Owen fails himself.
I fail.
Okay.
You can't calm the guy who's always upset.
Rancor, did you succeed?
Absolutely.
Okay, so the two people that were upset. See.
Okay, I'm gonna just drop it because it didn't work on anybody that I wanted it to.
Totally
Yep.
fair.
look. Careful. Now. There's still plenty more. Stand. And we need to focus what we can do. Can't get stuck on what we. So let's go do that, alright? Can. When we're out of resources, we go back to the war room. And then we can listen to music. How's that sound?
I love how fucking condescending you are. How fun. You're gonna be such a pleasure to travel with.
Oh, usually it's me.
Oh, good. There's 2 of you.
Yeah, it's like we built a party of people who aren't intended to be together.
I'm sorry, we have been marching through a frozen wasteland for way too long. I would like to be done with this as soon as possible.
And I
Us
keep being
just as much
assaulted by
as you.
Paloma's tabaxis.
Maybe,
Paloma, please control your cats.
No.
Pura, go ahead.
maybe we should go and rest now, especially with everyone's tensions being high. And go and cool off for a couple hours.
Cool off in the warm room.
Exactly.
Yes.
I think
If you all wish to do so, I will not stop. I have.
Alright, go die by yourself in the middle of a strange place.
Altrix. the word. And she'll kind of walk
All
off
right.
down the hallway. She gets kind of far enough out of earshot of everyone else, back onto the platform as they're still in the hallway, kind of figuring out what their plan is. I understand you're frustrated. It's frustrating, I know. But it happened, and we can't undo that.
And I'm not worried. Just saying, let's not do it in the future. That's what I'm asking.
I know. But Pura does have a point. Maybe we should rest now.
We still have so much to do.
Yes.
Wait, it's a waste.
But it's still going to be here when we wake up.
Do we know that?
No, but I haven't known a lot of things in my lifetime.
Look,
Hope.
if we rest now, then we have to go out and we explore, we use our resources, and then we just have to rest again. And try to make the most use of our time, especially if there is someone else here.
Sure. But try presenting that to your companions in a more calm demeanor.
I've tried being calm.
I know.
I can't do it anymore.
I know. I know it's difficult to work with people that aren't as invested in the research that you're doing. I've lived my whole life that way. But they're your friends, and they are abundantly helpful in what we're doing. I would like to not piss them off while we're here. This is not the place to be at each other's throats. I know we're exhausted. We've endured far too much. But we're here to make it worth it. Okay?
You all make your way down to the fort. I'll at least head up to that power room that we saw early on.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, bye-bye. Then.
The rest of you kind of reconvene. All of you with Altrix kind of ride down to the... I'm sorry, it's on the same floor. You ride across to the Deep Forge welding chamber, the warm room, and can prepare to take a rest, while Altrix will take the platform and go
I'll
back
go
up.
up with Altrix.
Okay. The two of you can go up to the second floor.
Yep. Second subfloor. Go up to this thing. It's looking like it needs a lot of juice.
Sure. Yes.
I'll start by giving it a third level spell.
Okay. Rancor? You helping?
How does it react much?
It takes some of it, but it needs more.
I'll give it another third level.
Okay. It needs more.
Shoni, anything you can contribute to this?
Not much of a magic type. Other than
Dude,
I will give it.
You're older than you're older than plenty of gods.
I don't do spells. That's what I meant. You're the spell.
I'll give it a third level spell.
Okay.
You can't cast spells, but yeah, I cast spells via your magic.
It's complicated. Yes, I supply you with the energy to cast the spells because of my arcane nature. I don't cast spells myself.
I don't think it'll make much difference, but third level spell specifically, Moat of Hell, considering there seems to be some hell influence here.
And with the 12th level of the spell that you needed to power this room up, the 5 crystals begin to kind of spin on their floating axis as they begin to charge up between them, and electrical beams begin to kind of arc together.
Now that this room is kind of powered up, can I try and figure out what its purpose is?
Sure. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Can I roll over a 6. Jesus.
You do it with
Single
advantage.
digits all day.
Do it with advantage.
I
'cause
see 2
have-
digits. Okay, Arcana.
Yeah, with advantage from Rancor's help.
and guidance.
Advantage, okay.
Oh, and guidance.
Advantage does not make it any better, but guidance. Okay. 31.
Okay. This is a distribution node in which it takes power from elsewhere, who knows where that is, in this facility, and distributes it to other locations. It is a substation, for lack of better words. So you have given it enough juice to operate for a little while, but without a constant supply of power, it won't stay active forever. That being said, though, with a 31, you can designate where you want that energy to go.
Does he know how long it'll stay powered for 31?
Yeah, 31's pretty high. I'd say that you know that it'll be on for about 10 hours.
Back, if necessary. What is it like? I guess I can't really read like what my option can I?
I mean, again, you got a 31, so it's pretty dang high. You can sense, basically, that you can target any location on sub-levels 1 through 5.
Gotcha. First one would do us no good because we've basically already done it.
There's one more hallway on the other side of this hallway.
Yeah.
There's more
And then-
than one hallway on this floor.
Others.
Yeah. So, but
There's 3.
1, there's nothing,
And then
and we don't know about 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, me and Rancor could go investigate the second hall on 2.
I mean, we never said we wouldn't do more. So
I still have spell slots.
So, Altrix, basically what this is allowing you to just pick a location and turn it on.
do you guys
I
turn
will
on
not
now?
select one at this time.
Okay. So just note that it will continue to kind of dissipate in power level whether or not it's redirected
Yes.
to another location or
Yeah.
not.
But I don't have anywhere to send it, so
Sure. Not that you are consciously aware of, doesn't mean that there's no places, but yeah.
I mean, I say second floor. I go there and it's the massage parlor, and it's like,
Yeah. Yeah. Pay $5
Sure,
to
could
get
probably
a
use
mall
that.
chair massage. Okay, so you and Rancor want to investigate other rooms on this sublevel, correct?
yeah, we'll just head to the one that's like across the way.
Okay, directly across. Again, you can't read the language on the tablets. That's Paloma only, unfortunately. So you're kind of just stuck, not really knowing what the rooms are. But
Tablets or plaque?
plaque.
Okay.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Did Madame Lepori happen to know that language?
Arin? No, she did not.
Darn.
It's not a widely used language in the modern world.
Well, if I
Hoping
recall
if
correctly,
hoping
that's
if maybe the
specifically an Aarakocra.
No, Aarakocran is a different language.
Okay.
was hoping the spectacles may have been able to
Yeah, I understand.
translate it.
Nonetheless, you can't read the plaque, but you do find that in this particular place, it is another fortified checkpoint. Now, there's a lot of debris in this chamber, but there is there are some terminals in here, but the actual
You said another fortified checkpoint?
Yeah, so there was a prison cell lock point on the first level. This one is more of like an actual defense unit. Like you could fortify yourself inside. However, the doors to get through are not just physically shut, but there's also a number of debris that is blocking you from getting inside.
So
So
it's
if
like
you-
a safe room?
Yeah, like a
essentially?
safe room, basically. But whoever or whatever was inside, there's no way it got out because it's buried underneath the debris.
Want to give it a
But
look?
But there are some terminals in here that are not currently powered up.
I can't hear you.
I mean, I can't get in there myself, and I don't know if we turned on these terminals. I could only assume it'd be in that language that we don't speak.
Well, the terminal all the way down at floor 22, you could speak, or could read.
So I take it that the newer facilities use common.
Well, according to the Grand Master in the Sky, he said that they looked about the same. They weren't like more advanced, and that was the terminal.
Same design principles, but they were newer.
As you kind of analyze these terminals, these are of more similar make to what you found way down there at the bottom.
I pop a first level
Oh.
spell slot into one.
Okay. Kind of glitches a little bit as the screen powers on. And there is a transcription. And as it kind of flows, each terminal kind of connects and they all kind of turn on. And each one reads the same short 3-word translate or transcription. And it reads, Everpulse is stable.
Stable. Not a word I'd use to describe this place.
Was there anything in the room down there, floor 21, the one that had all the rings? Did it have anything in there that said Everpulse?
No.
All right.
Does there seem to be like control? Do the panels seem to be able to like control the doors at all?
They seem to be like secondary monitory windows. So they're more to just inform you of something. They don't seem to do anything.
Does there seem to be any runes, sigils, or other control panel that might be able to access the doors?
Not in this chamber.
Oh, I guess we just keep on looking.
I don't think there's anything else here.
Well,
Okay.
not here, but there's more to look
Well.
at.
Okay. Head back down the corridor once again to the shaft.
Let's head back to the others.
You don't sound too pleased on that.
No, but told him we were just going up for thing, so don't want it to take too long.
What's bothering you? Aside from the horrible music performance. Ever since we left Daucus, you have been increasingly irritated and stressed, more so than when we arrived.
Don't know who we're fighting, where they are, what their goals are. But I have to do this, because if not, then they get away with it. Then we have Sizik just rambling on with his things, freaking touching the staff at the tower. And then we get here, then no one has any regard for what we're doing. These are the people who, as we presume, made Ozen, Shoni, trapped a genie in a bottle. They captured forces beyond what this realm was capable. Harnessed them. Mastered.
Master's a
They
strong
did
word.
this. And they fell to them. We are, pun not so intended, walking on thin ice. And we now may or may not have someone else wandering about the halls, setting loose horrors beyond our understanding, or perhaps gaining access to those tools, mechanisms. We need to be focused.
I share your sentiment on that. Though, to be fair, I prefer not to be here at all. I do understand the importance of it, and I did pressure for us to get here as well at some point. But do you really think being I know this is rich coming from me, a unlikable asshole to everyone is going to improve that at all?
Unlikable. I'm sorry, I'm just saying. What we did was reckless. Yo, am I being a little irritated by it? Is that coming off? Yes, because I am. Who knows what was in there? I mean, that guy, he wandered into the darkness, disappeared, didn't hear from him. For all we knew, they were dead. There could have been a giant monster in there that ate them all. We don't know that.
Well, just because the darkness is more expanded to more of the room doesn't mean we still can't go in there. It wouldn't have changed anything, even if we didn't break the glass.
I mean, it did. My skin started to fall off.
Oh no, you've also had terrorists launch bombs at you. You've been attacked by psionic drugs.
The risk of death is not a problem to me. It's the fact that I was able to study it from a safe position, and now I cannot.
And what stops you from just floating on the platform outside the smoke or the whatever?
We have no idea how much that will spread. Again, we take precautions where we can. Oh, you want to talk about, we get into fights all the time? Everything I do to protect us. Every night I spend not asleep. I'm forging armor, chanting abjurative wards into our equipment so that we don't end up dead. And even still, it's not enough.
Well, I don't know what magical wards I've gotten, but
Well,
as I believe some people call it, have you heard of taking a chill pill? I know that's rich coming from me.
If I rest, we die.
Yes.
I decided to take a rest. I decided, maybe we should dial it back. It's fine, things are going well. And then Evan just felled it over fucking dead.
To be fair, from what we understand, she chose to do something
Chose?
beyond our normal understanding.
What do you mean? They were just standing there. They just collapsed. I don't know what y'all saw. I don't think you saw anything. I don't know everything. And
do you think you are any more help when you are angry, irrational, pissed off, and looking, well, I can't say how you look, sounding like a crazed lunatic? You think that's going to help anyone?
My attitude doesn't. Our chances of survival, you are correct. But it is just a reflection of the fact that I am trying so hard, and I don't feel like anyone else. I mean, I appreciate you, Rancor. You've tried. You have. You get it. But when Sizik hops into a hallway full of glyphs of power word kill, and I just have to stand there and watch that, and by miracle he survives. I hate to see it because it reinforces this idea that we're invincible. And we're not.
I understand what you're coming from. But if you want the rest of them, especially the newcomers, to take you seriously and respect you, you might want to take it down a couple notches.
So what? Am I just supposed to say, hey guys, maybe we shouldn't fucking open the passageway to the abyss next? Like, how am I supposed to impress the dangers that we are currently beset, just surrounded by?
Well, you already discussed or discovered one threat, that the darkness that was harming us. You don't have to be as condescending in the way you put it, but get everyone together, talk about our situation. We are in the middle of buckfuck nowhere, and we'll freeze to death outside of this place. And we are currently investigating an unknown ancient civilization that has powers and knowledge beyond our understanding. And there's also a possible other group here who would probably like to kill us, searching for power. Maybe lay down the parameters of what we are dealing with and how we should best go about it. We've never been the most coordinated of parties, but maybe if you step up and take that leadership role and lay the groundwork, maybe we can all come to a better understanding.
You want me play lead?
Would you rather me do it?
I can't even convince that Paloma says it, or even apparently now my mother, that I'm not from a cult. So I don't know what you want to do in regards to convincing others.
You know, friends tend to make fun of each other because they care about each other. I don't think Paloma or anyone else who makes fun of you for that, or makes fun of Alcus for being a cult, would do so if they didn't care about you.
Look, I'm not saying they don't care. It's... I don't know.
And regardless, whether Alcus is a cult or not, what does that have to do with you stepping up and telling everyone this is the current situation, this is what we should be doing as a group together to make it through here safely and as one unit?
Is that not what I just did, though? And now I'm an asshole, apparently?
No, because you yelled and screamed at everyone for playing music. Granted, I joined in on that because I thought it was funny. But all you did was just... They did something that they thought was fun or helpful. Turned out not to be. And instead of trying to get everyone to understand or on equal footing, you yelled at them, you screamed at them, called their intelligence into question. Now, Owenol is Owenol, but especially with the newcomers, do you really think they're going to want to trust or respect you after being treated like that?
Don't see why not, but I suppose so.
At the very least, even if you don't feel like they deserve it, you could apologize. Saying your temper got the better of you. Something to try and cool tensions. After all, it is... I think I overheard your conversation with your mother, slightly, or just inferred, but this is not the place for us to get too divided.
Right. Let's get back to the others.
Come on. You're smarter than this. Just be happy the other one isn't talking.
Right.
And as the two of you ride down this platform back to the others, Pura, Marek, and Genevieve, and Zeiros, and Sizik. Constitution saving throws.
I will say, since we are returning, I could set up the heat tent that gives a +1 to 2 people.
Don't worry about it. The warm room is providing just enough.
We get to add, I'm assuming, Owenol's pluses, right?
Not to this.
Oh.
But you do get to add a +2 from the room that you're in.
Well, that evens out to a 7.
What if I hug one of the anvils?
I don't know if you should do that.
I got a 12.
All right. 12 from Rick. Okay. All right, Genevieve.
So after the exhaustion.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, fuck.
After the exhaustion, a 1.
Never mind, I got a
Okay.
6.
Oh, God.
Okay. All right, Pura. I don't know how you guys, especially Pura, I don't know how you just consistently do bad on this one roll.
It's what do you mean to get a
Why?
-6?
I'm willing
It's
to
just-
hug the
I mean-
anvil.
I mean that Jared has done perfect on so many rolls except for this
Uh-huh.
one thing.
Last roll I got a nat 20. This
But not this
one is so it's -6 plus 2. It's a 3.
All right. Well, unfortunately, all of you failed that, so you have retained the number of exhaustion points that you currently have. That's how the dice tell the game sometimes.
Why do we not get Owenol's plus?
It's been like that the whole time.
Yeah, it's been that way.
But it's warm here.
Yeah, that's why you got a +2.
I take it an Akedon. We don't have to worry about the frostbitten waste stuff.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh, does that mean we could get 5th level spell slots back?
No, you don't get 5th level spell slots back, but you can heal to a full amount without it being halved. So.
And we can't just gain, or like we can't just recover a level even if we have food and drink.
You recover you recover back up to 3rd level spells, but not 4th and 5th level spells.
So is it not
No,
equivalent to a thermal vent?
No, it's not that. I mean,
It's not equivalent to a
in
regular
a
long-
way, I suppose so, but you don't gain spells back with thermal vents either.
I'm not saying the spell slot. I'm just saying the exhaustion.
Yeah. Yeah, you get to make the save.
Thermal
we
vents
not
give you a
take a long
free
rest?
-1.
Excuse me?
Do we
Didn't
not
the
take a
thermal
long
vents
rest?
give you a free -1 exhaustion?
No. You still have to save. It allows you to make the save. Just like a fire does. And then it gives you some healing.
Am I tripping?
Yes,
Whack.
you are.
Okay, so
anyway,
this isn't a regular long rest where you can gain back exhaustion just by long resting. We still
Correct.
have to roll for exhaustion.
It's still cold in this chamber. Just this room is nice and warm, and therefore you have a +2 to that con save.
Can I pray to the Palon?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a religion check.
What benefits do we get of a long rest aside from exhaustion?
Your health fully resets.
And a lot. Basically,
What
you get
about-
everything back on
Oh.
your character sheet except for like magic
That-
item related stuff.
Okay.
That did not go through.
So like
Oh,
my
There's a
magic
few
armor.
very specific cases where you don't get it back.
Yeah, everything is normal. You just don't recover spells 4th level or higher, and
Okay.
exhaustion is different. But those are the only
Okay.
2 stipulations you're under right now.
Gotcha. Thank you.
So that being said, all of you can go ahead and take a long rest. Just make sure you retain the number of exhaustion points that you currently have, and both Rancor and Altrix, you would come back down here with enough time if you want to take a rest. You could.
Yeah. I do.
As we walk up. So we didn't find too much up there, but I think Altrix has something he wants to say.
As everyone's sleeping.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be.
Well, you said they were.
Well,
well,
Yeah, it's.
we haven't
I'm
got 8
joking.
hours.
I'm joking. It's not actually a. You don't have to be asleep for a long rest.
no, yeah.
It was a power station of sorts, powered up. Should be still online for about 2 hours by the time we finish resting. So that'll be good to go.
Rancor
I will.
slowly turns his head in the direction of Altrix.
Altrix, go.
Okay.
I didn't catch that. It got
He
out
sits
for
in
me.
the corner. He goes and sits in the corner. I got it. Okay.
Well, we can all agree that we had a bit of a heated argument earlier. I don't believe anyone is quite to blame at that. Everyone's been tired and exhausted. Some more than others. Gesturing to those who are still somehow freezing, even though they're sitting next to the forge. We need to come together and understand what's going on here. We are in the middle of nowhere. We are outside. We will freeze to death without each other and without proper guidance. And we are currently exploring an ancient, lost civilization with unknown knowledge and powers beyond our comprehension, and more than likely traps and other dangers, such as that smoke that hurt us earlier. We need to all try and function on a level head, understanding that there are quite a few dangers here, many of which we do not and probably will not understand, and that there's a high probability that someone or a group of people who have no good intentions on being here are also here with us and are looking for some sort of power source or weapon. Well, I'm not saying we can't have a little bit of fun here and there. I do, for one, love music. But I believe we do need to function more as a unit than individuals, make sure we are all on the same page, and try to have an agreement on what we choose to do before proceeding. And I hope we can all agree on that.
I agree.
Genevieve nods her head.
As will
Sorry.
Altrix.
Paloma's been playing cards. that what this is?
Yes. Uh, yes, I was trying to get everyone to come together and...
Alright, sounds good.
Ace of Spades. Sizik lays down a card in front of you, Paloma.
Aw, god damn it.
Do I need... Did y'all two listen at all?
Yeah, we're done fighting.
Paloma, you know it's not as simple as we're done fighting. We need to try and work together as a group,
Is
even
that
with our
not
newcomers
the
here.
same thing?
There's a difference between stop fighting and bickering at each other and understanding the situation we're in, the situation we are all feeling. We're exhausted, we're tired, we're irritated. Understanding all of that, not holding anything personal with one another, and trying to work together in this dangerous situation around dangerous people who are likely stuck in the corners as we speak, and getting through this together.
So yes.
Did you even look up from your cards while I was talking just then, or no?
Now I was dealing a new hand. You want in?
Good, let the hate consume you.
How do you play this game?
I don't know. Sizik's clearly winning.
Sizik over there drawing cards from his fur.
Okay. Well, that being said, all of you rest for 8 hours. And while you're resting, nothing happens. Okay. Assuming it's about 10 p.m. or so, as all of you begin to awaken, gather your things, and prepare to continue to depart. Where would you like to go next?
Do we want to try and check out that darkness room again? Or do we want to keep going up?
No, I think we're done. We still have 2 hours worth of power, first 5 floors, so we could check that out.
Did we check all the... Did me and Altrix check all the rooms on the second floor?
No, there's still 2 hallways left.
Okay.
One on each side.
So we can continue from there. I guess, do we want to go up from here, or do we want to go up there where the power is and explore that while we have it?
I think while we have power, we should use it.
This is everyone's chance as a team to chime in.
I mean, you might as well, use the power while we have it.
Even the newcomer.
Meh.
Doesn't sound like a bad idea to me.
Up we go then.
Okay. To sublevel 2. I'm assuming that's where you want to go, unless you want to explore a lower sublevel. You can go 1 to 5.
I'd say probably 2. My vote is 2, and do the other 2 hallways we didn't do yet.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So there's still those 2 points that Genevieve and Pura, you with Altrix and Rancor already explored one, and then Altrix and Rancor explored another one. But there's still one on hallway on either side as well.
Just to confirm, when it comes to like the directing power, is it like to a floor, or
No,
specific
it's to
rooms?
a specific location.
Gotcha. Just head down to one of the rooms.
Okay. Left or right?
Left.
Forward.
Okay. All right.
Up.
You follow the corridor until it opens into kind of a different type of corridor, more of a, think like wind tunnel in design almost. except it spirals around, so not every portion of the floor is at the same elevation. And there are shattered crystal conduits kind of scattered along this circular chamber. And as you kind of open into this chamber, you do have to open a set of doors. This time they open as actual doors that swing open and close. And then there's a second set you have to pass through into this chamber. And as you kind of step into this large space, a sudden surge of light comes rushing down the chamber as all the nodes are alighting at light speed. And a violet light shoots through the chamber, and then in an instant it is gone again.
What was that?
What was what?
There was a bright light that shot down the hall as everything lit up, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did y'all
It was shiny.
do something while y'all were up here?
We did give power to that room that we found with you, but it's able to power something else that we could designate to, but we didn't designate it to anything. I
Heard.
think this is unrelated.
Sure.
Are the
For-
crystals here similar to the crystals that were in that room?
They are different.
God, how many different crystals they got here?
A lot. There's a lot of different types of crystals. For all intents and purposes, all of you are considered charged.
I beg your pardon?
Yep.
I explode myself.
No, you cannot explode yourself. However, another flash of light comes rushing down the hallway and passes by you. And this time, now that you are charged, you all take
Roll for
13
each.
points of lightning damage. As you feel a surge of electric jolt through your body.
We should probably not stand here.
That really hurt. So, like, maybe we should go.
Is there anything further down the tunnel, or?
You have no idea, other than it just kind of spirals around.
Let's go for now. I think
Sure.
Altrix is having a fit on the floor, even though I'm pretty certain he's like immune to lightning damage. But let's go.
Yeah, whatever. Paloma, you read this chamber as the crystal relay spine.
That means nothing.
Okay. You'll want to go back to the main chamber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Kind
go
of
to
crossing. Sure. Crossing the hallway. This one leads off in a corridor and it then does a Y split. You can take the left path or the right path.
I say we go to the right. Have a good
to
feeling.
the right, to the right, to
Sure.
the
All right. Head down to the right path.
Yeah.
Paloma, before entering in another double set of doors that kind of swings open, the copper plaque overhead reads Fluctuance Isolation Lock Monitoring Station, or in parentheses, Films.
Okay, you're gonna send that one to me, right?
Sure, I can do that.
Why is nothing labeled just like nursery, armory?
Nursery. Yeah. But as all of you push into this chamber, there are several rows of sealed containers, almost like vats or large drums. They are mostly now toppled to their sides. Some are completely blown apart. And there are lengthy rows of arcane sigils that kind of line underneath each of these that are no longer operational.
So you said vats, but like,
Yeah.
would they function like cauldrons, like they were brewing stuff here or something?
More like an injectable location. Like you could inject liquids into a jar and see what they would mix. So it technically, like a sophisticated cauldron, that is not necessarily incorrect to a degree.
Is there any potions or anything that I can look for?
There are a couple of vats that do have liquid in them. You see a couple of different colors. There's a couple that are yellow, a couple that are pink. There's one that's purple. There's one that's blue. And then most of the other ones are kind of toppled off and either completely destroyed or they're cracked and whatever liquid was in them has drained.
there's not any that look exactly like the potion for exhaustion removal.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think you're getting another one of those. I'm sorry.
I know. I know. It's the thought.
Hey, you can at least ask.
Yep.
I'm gonna go over to one of the vats with the pink liquid in it.
Okay.
I'm just going to like lightly peer into it, but keeping a little bit of a distance.
Sure. It has a. You know what rosé smells like?
Mm-hmm.
Like a kind of very fruity alcohol. That's what it smells like.
This one kind of
Pura, no.
smells like.
Do any of them look drinkable?
Any liquid's drinkable, right?
At least once.
Well, any liquid is drinkable, but if it looks ingestible is the real question.
Yeah, you can make a. Let's see. You can use survival, nature, or investigation, or arcana.
I'll do
and each
survival.
of those.
Can I make a alchemist tools check?
That is also fine.
24.
24. Most of these are consumable.
All right, I'm gonna take a sip out of all of them.
Okay. Noted.
All of them?
All of the above.
Yeah.
Can
Why
I
not?
learn anything
I'm doing
about
a wine
these
testing.
with a 21 alchemist check?
Okay. These are various potions. So there's 4 different types of potions in here. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little bit.
Is Will about to get juiced like Urgar was?
Yes.
For a little bit of context, in without metagaming, Marek is a little bit of like he was kind of raised on the streets, so anything he's still like exploring things that normal people would see as discernible things you do or don't do.
Yes.
Can I prevent him from drinking the pink one?
Sure. That's fine.
Okay.
This one's just
I won't
liquid,
resist-
liquid
I won't
cocaine.
resist that. I'll just move on to the next one.
All right, Marek. And you can add these to your character sheet as I go down the list. But you have advantage on performance checks for the next hour.
Okay.
Could have used that earlier.
Yep.
For real?
For the next 4 hours, you are glowing. And you shed off 60 feet of light, 30 feet of bright light, and 30 feet of dim light.
Hold on. Glowing. I'm just gonna make that a status. Glowing for 4 hours.
Yep, 4 hours.
60 feet.
Yep, 60 feet of light. You
Okay.
are also flickering in and out of your current space on reality for the next 6 seconds.
Oh God, does he?
Just kind of phase.
Oh God, what is that spell? I forgot it. You go into
Just
ethereal plane and out of it.
Give someone a seizure.
Blink.
Blink. You're thinking of blink. Yeah, kind of like that. But and then also for the next 1 hour, you can recall memories from up to 24 hours ago with absolute perfection.
Yo.
How much of these potions are there?
There's a lot
Like how
of
much
bats.
of these vats?
A lot of bats.
Hey, Altrix, I need some vials. A lot of vials.
Especially the one for advantage.
Well, that was advantage on performance, right?
Yeah.
Performance. And then there's the
Altrix.
rosé one that we didn't drink out of.
I mean, I'm trying to think here. There's
You can spare a
glow.
few acid vials.
Well, that's it. I'm just trying to
Wow.
think what's the most worth it.
Probably
No one's-
glowing. Or if you put a vial of the flickering one, so if we're in battle, you can just be like,
So I guess I should ask.
Between flames.
You could technically use metagaming asking this, I guess. That version of Blink only lasts for 6 seconds, or is it? Okay, so it's not concentration version.
Yeah, it's
like
until the
normal?
start of your next turn.
So is it? So you drink it, you blink out of existence, and on your next turn you come back in.
Weapon attacks have disadvantage to attack you with them.
It's a bonus action dodge.
Yeah, basically, with more steps.
I mean,
a glorified bonus action dodge.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
No.
Yeah, except in the time that we've been talking about it, it's already gone.
You said there was a lot of it.
Well, yeah, but the
But-
part he drank is gone.
Oh, well, yeah, but it's 6 seconds. That's a whole round of combat.
I chugged the whole barrel. No, I'm kidding.
Die is what happened.
Okay. All right.
He
Hold on. Let me
vanishes
check
from
something.
I said I'm
existence.
kidding, bro. I
Can I
drank so
drink?
much that I actually vanished to hell.
Not
I
again.
have.
Jared, which one are you drinking?
The pink one.
Oh shit!
I want to see what it does.
This is gonna be
Okay.
the one bad one.
Genevieve, are you
Oh, Lord.
stopping him from drinking this potion, or are you just stopping Marek from
Yep.
doing it?
Well,
I was
am
just
I?
stopping Marek, but I'm not pleased that someone is
Going-
taking a drink
Okay.
out of the.
I
pink
am
one.
I able to discern anything about these potions?
I'm sorry, what? You cut off.
Earlier I did a 21. Was able to discern anything about any of the other things.
Yeah, the one that Jared's about to drink out is poison.
Can't put some alcohol
I
on it.
I cast retrieve and just snatch it out of his hand.
Yeah,
I mean, alcohol is considered poison.
it's way worse.
What? Why'd
I-
you do that?
Didn't he drink this world's equivalent of battery acid one time?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
literally drank cyanide.
Yeah, drank cyanide
Yes,
and
and
gasoline.
he did not do well for it.
I didn't die.
Jared, that's why your rolls have been
You
bad.
have 3 levels of exhaustion.
Are we able to figure out? Okay, which one has the advantage one without
It was the first one.
the first one?
Altrix will bottle 11 vials of this pink.
Okay, it's a poison.
I'm just going to put a poison in quotation.
Put
So,
put
here's the
Akedonian
problem.
poison or Akedon poison.
Here's
All
the
those
thing,
things.
right? Technically, when a poison expires, it becomes less lethal. So the question is it expired? I do not
Sure.
know.
You don't know.
Is it common
Uh,
knowledge that this was a poison since it was figured out?
I can.
Yeah, Ultras can tell you if he wants to.
Okay.
I will spread the word.
Okay, it's poison.
Okay. I just look at Marek and I just shake my head and be like, I just saved your ass, pretty much.
Also, you're turning green now.
Is it okay if I drink the other one's Altrix?
It'll just result in the same thing for this guy. Yeah.
Look,
I pat Pura on the shoulder. You need help.
I'm cold, very cold.
I don't think this is gonna help you.
Probably
Glowing
not.
doesn't make you warm from personal experience.
Says the man standing there like a fucking beacon.
Can't.
I'm gonna pull Marek to the side, not like completely out of earshot, but like enough where it's like you would have to listen in to hear our conversation.
Sure.
So I'm gonna like pull him by the arm to another area in the room.
Sure.
Listen into the conversation.
Yeah, I'll have him roll.
Roll for eavesdropping.
I'll base it off of your passive. Is what I'll do.
Okay.
Kitty.
So Zeiros and Paloma and Rancor, the 3 of you will hear this conversation.
I'm
But go
waiting
ahead.
for Marek to get back.
Marek steals a tabaxi then.
Not even with us a whole day. Has already taken our shit.
Real.
So I like look up at Marek and I like am like not yet seething, but I'm increasingly annoyed with him. And what are you doing? Why do you act like this? You're acting as if we are not barely hanging on here.
I'm trying to prove that I'm sticking my neck out for them. To
You're
gain their
proving
trust.
that you're stupid. You're acting stupid.
Who said I was
She's
acting?
not wrong.
I'm not acting.
I haven't traveled with you very long, but I've traveled with you long enough that you can control yourself. And I'm going to ask you once to control yourself and not act a fool.
Bother. I will indulge you.
Oh, God. And I just walk away.
Okay. Rancor goes. But that's it.
All right. I don't suppose there's anything else in this room.
Well, how many vials do you got left, Altrix?
0.
Can you pour out some of that acid?
For what?
Just
There's the blink potion.
How many
You
acid?
took the poison, but not the one that can help you quite a bit in combat.
So.
Oh, you're telling me a poison isn't useful?
It can be, but
One
I'm saying
vial?
like the.
What happened?
Everybody good? Okay.
I don't know.
I was just going to say, I have a perfume bottle that I could spare.
Sure. If you want to dump out the perfume, you can fill it with something.
Okay, look at Rancor.
Does this perfume smell like the one that Tony used?
No.
Make a history or investigation check.
Oh God.
I'm
And
not
that would
saying
turn-
no
that would
as
turn
in
on
it's
them.
not. I'm saying no as in I hate that
You hate that I'm what?
you're doing this.
Cannot wait for the second you say yes. For
This bro is still looking for the
Rancor
post.
to pull out his sword and just go fucking
I want to know
haywire.
where that redwood post is. Damn it.
Alright, Rancor, what'd you roll?
Oh, that's an 18.
18. It's not the same.
Damn it. You could have just said it's not.
No, there's no fun in that.
It's true, there's no fun in that.
and I
Rancor, correct?
Yes.
Which potion do you want?
I mean, it was more like for the whole group, but it was the. I don't know which one he drank out of. It was the one that made him go blinking.
I then twist open the top of the perfume, and I pour out what's rest of it, and I just hand him the glass bottle,
Okay.
which it's not like a small bottle. It doesn't seem. I don't know how to tell how big it is.
Rancor, you can add to your inventory displacement field. Let's say
Like potion
common?
of displacement
Yep.
field, or
Nope, just displacement field is what it's called, but it is a potion and it's common. In type, at least. If you can't find it, I'll send it to you later, but
I see it.
okay, great.
can
It kind of looks like a
I-
perfume bottle anyway, so.
Can I drink one of my potions of healing and then fill it up with the
You're
advantage?
just gonna
potion?
waste a potion of healing and just down that?
I mean,
Jared,
either that or
you're so
put it
desperate.
in my water skin. Which,
Potion and water skin.
which would make more
Sorry.
sense.
It's up to you.
No.
It's consumed on use, right?
Yes.
'Cause it says it has charges, so I didn't.
It's one charge. When you drink it, it's gone.
Okay, just I don't
Yeah.
remember seeing potions with that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fuck, I'm gonna take like 5 sessions to remember these.
Genevieve.
Genevieve. I'm looking at it. Just my dyslexic ass can't pronounce that. Genevieve.
You're welcome.
Yes, right.
Are we done here?
Is there anything in here saying like what they were making in this
No,
room
there's-
specifically?
Nothing really that gives you any clues in here.
Alright.
Explore.
Onward.
I'm gonna fill my water skin with the advantage potion. That's okay with you.
Okay.
Note, it's only advantage on performance.
That's I can take.
Bro is going to die of
Actually-
dehydration.
Never mind. I see what you're saying. Never mind. Never mind.
I mean, You needed that for the one you made downstairs.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're not doing anything, Pura?
No, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. All right. You want to go back to the shaft or back down the one corridor you haven't gone down yet on this floor?
Did
I
we
thought
not
that was
already?
the last corridor. That was the Oh no, because
It's
we went
split.
right. There's left.
Yep, it's
Oh yeah,
split.
so we got left now, I guess.
Oh right, yeah.
All right. Paloma reads the copper plaque in this room. It is power sync. It is.
We saw that somewhere else.
It's just a box. There's some pipes and dials on the edges, but it's just a big old box with some glyphs carved in the floor. It's mostly open. Their only thing of major note is that it's charred black, and there's a hole in the floor that goes down almost to the bottom.
A hole, as in like it was from like
Like-
acid or something, or like
No,
scorch.
like a scorch hole, like something blasted through here.
Up or down?
Down. Well, it entered this chamber, but the hole drops down. You can't tell which way it blew, but
Gotcha.
You said said something about power sync earlier, right?
no.
Oh,
I don't know why I thought you said something about that.
No, it was.
Crystal relay spine. I said that.
Yeah, there was that, and there was.
Again, Rancor's getting dementia. It's happening.
That's fine. Okay.
I guess the next floor then.
Okay.
yeah. I don't think I want to power up this room.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's
Balls
fine.
up again. Yeah, totally fine. We'll say that there's about an hour left now, if you wanted to power up something. But you drop to level 3, where there is some kind of gallery that there's only one corridor you can access, and it seems to be overlooking some chamber underneath it, probably on a lower sublevel. But the glass is blackened, as if it sustained a large charring bolt, and you can't really see through it from this side. But you can descend further down into sublevel 4. And I think that's a good time to maybe end our episode for this evening, and we'll continue our increasingly convoluted exploration of the ancient civilization of Akedon next week. Thank you all for joining us, and as a reminder, the adventure continues, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Good night, bye.